What is up, everybody? It is Tog here. Welcome back to another episode of Black Ops 6 Penguin Collab. This is episode 6. It is called Gold Summit, and it took me longer. I haven't really played this game in a while, even though I've leveled up so many levels, because I played a lot of zombies. I made a lot of progress on that, and I played some multiplayer too. I managed to get the Jackal PDW gold. I made sure not to use the XM4 or the AIMS in hopes that I could get them both gold now on recording, whatever I would call it, but it took me 33 pages about, so this is probably gonna, I don't know, I think I can make it shorter as long as I like pace myself pretty well. I made some classes and I only used these. I pretty much only used the Jackal, and I managed to get it gold, which was great, but the main focus this time around, I had these extra ones. Turns out the C9 class is pretty awesome. I didn't know how good this gun was, and this one I just used a little bit to keep leveling up these SMGs. I didn't even use this that much, especially because I changed my controls. I don't know if I did that in the last time, but I changed my sprint to be A, kind of like in Red Dead, or maybe GTA. I haven't played that game, so I don't know. Instead of clicking the left stick, so that I could make the left stick jump and I could try to jump shot people. And I don't know, I thought I wanted to have a PPSH class as well, but for the purposes now, I usually, like I said, I usually do like to change them steadily, but this time around we're going to only use the XM4 and the AIMS until we get them gold. After that, we'll see. Maybe I'll hold on to this just in case, even though I have them gold. I'm gonna rename this XM4 and I'm gonna name it Maya Aguinaldo, because when we play as Maya, we'll use this, and when we play as Bailey, we'll use that. I don't have any choice in that like I do in zombies. It'll just be whatever I get, and hopefully I can get a lot of domination games in, because it's a very more popular game mode. I don't even know. I thought I was gonna name it the name of the gun. I'm pretty sure it's an AMES 95, but I do know their last names here. And for some reason, Tess goes by her last name and Maya goes by her first name. We have this. We need one more double kill if I'm not mistaken, and we need a few more for the AMES. Don't have anything on it right now. Should I? Heat stroke? That looks kind of good. Or burial. Dang. This is really bright. Or burial. Yeah, we'll go with heat stroke. No decals, no nothing. Let's just go ahead and hop in a game and see if we can find some domination here. It's pretty interesting. Oh, I also have to change my mercenary mosh pit. Seems interesting. I have to change my operator skin. This time around, we're gonna make Maya use the specialist fan, which is the battery inspired gear, and we're gonna switch Bailey to Foot Clan, which was something about
You're halfway
it was
dead.
something about, what was it called? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But I think what I'm gonna do this time is I'm gonna try to be more strict. I'm gonna play like just one game really, and then just read until a good stopping point and then find another game. I hope that these games are easier to find because it's such a popular game mode. I'm playing it like in the afternoon of a Tuesday in the middle of summer, hopefully, but I don't know, it might still take some time. So if it takes too long, I'll start reading. Last time we got introduced to the new headquarters that they found underground with the trolley system, and he shared a little bit about his past, and they moved to Crown Point and stuff. It looks like maybe I'm looking at a bad time, or this game is just not that popular, or domination is not as popular as other games. I don't know. Whatever. I guess we can start off. This one's called Gold Summit, and you're not going to find out why it's called that until the very end. I didn't even remember why it was called that until very late on. But it looks like we're going to find a game, so I don't have to worry about doing this just yet. Thankfully, I'll play one game. This might take me some time. Last one, I think I dragged out too much, because I even after I finished reading, I played another game. I do usually like rewind domination, but it doesn't seem like anyone else does, so we can switch it up, and I want to make sure people stay. And look, people are joining. Very nice. So I guess I can probably get the start. It says Penguin voiceover to start, and he's asking who holds the power in the city. The Falcones? He asks rhetorically. Sophia is the last of them, and she doesn't even like her fucking name, because as you remember, she started saying we won't say her father's name anymore. She wants to say Gigante, which is her mother's maiden name. And then I say there's great imagery as this is being said. There's a high view of the city. You see the Falcone tomb from the outside, and then you see the prison. And he continues, the Maronis? Yeah, sure. Sal's out of Blackgate, but his family's still fucking Ash. You know, like ash and dust. Finally, imagery reaches under the steel iron construction, which we can remember as the entrance to Oz's tunnels. So who has got the power, huh? That's what the streets are asking. But down here, we know.
I know shitheads who they're dealing with. Take it Alpha.
I think they got Alpha.
Zone A, sure.
I knew I saw that shadow, but I couldn't get the kill, and unfortunately neither is my teammate, it seems. Like I said, I haven't played in a good long while.
Taking this objective.
See this? One eye. What's your fucking excuse?
Bravo, dog.
I'm so out of practice, and not even just that, I have not used an AR in so long. But I'll be okay. I think, like I said, I want to add a little bit of challenge. Where did I say that?
Eyes on enemy.
Driving RCXD.
Oi, enemy grenade.
I don't know where I said that, but I was saying that I wanted to make some games a little bit more difficult by having less upgrades and such. Oh!
We lost B.
Wow. We'll see. I'm just, but I think this is another way to make it a little bit more difficult, is by not having practice. That was terrible, but hey.
Take
Cover
a
me.
Bravo
Taking the
underway.
objective.
We got it done, though. We got a kill. How many? We got 3 limbs.
We've lost Charlie.
I also changed up my kill streaks. I managed to get... I would... you know how I say I usually only use Maya and...
Bravo's
Tess?
secure.
Or
Covering the
not Tess,
objective.
Bailey?
Stay sharp. Heads up,
deployed.
frag.
I also tried out the Park, which I... Like, Park, her last name... I don't even know who she really is, but she... I think she's from Cold War someday. My hands are so stiff, it's weird. I got 2 choppers, like in different games, but I managed to get chopper gunners. But I haven't gotten them with anyone except for as her. So whenever I play as anyone else, I didn't. And I decided to like try out some other kill streaks.
Heads up. Hostile care package inbound.
I would use like the SAM turret, just to like... And now I don't know why I switched to a UAV, I guess, because I was playing a lot of Search. I was playing pretty well in Search,
Lose
too.
Bravo. We got the lead. Now hold it.
So UAV makes more sense than that. But I've also tried the Death Machine. It is not, like, a War Machine. There's a reason people use War Machines. I could have gotten a double kill right there and I choked.
RCXD rolling out.
Aguinaldo calling in
But...
UAV.
Like, yeah, I was playing some free-for-all too, and I won a game of free-for-all using a... What the fuck?
We're losing Alpha.
I won a game of free-for-all using the Death Machine, like it was my last weapon. I also won a game of free-for-all using the finishing move. So that was fun too.
Priority tasking requested. UAV exiting AO.
Archangel's up. Bravo lost.
So inaccurate, it hurts.
Dead. I'm on the
Lock it down,
objective.
Bravo. Losing A. RCXD moving out.
Good angle.
All zones lost.
Yeah, he definitely was using
Enemy has
SMG.
established chopper gunner above.
They have a chopper after I was saying all that. Let's see if I can take C.
Go to
Dude, seriously. Let's just capture the one that's indoors.
A. Locking down Charlie.
Getting UAV in the air.
Go Charlie, lock
Yeah,
down.
usually choppers are kind of like nukes, because you usually can't win if there's a chopper in the sky, because it's impossible to take out near. I don't know, I've never seen it getting taken out. Maybe if you have interceptors or something.
Semtex out.
Sam turret is online.
Oh look, SAM turret. Like both of these are indoors.
Come on, you're losing this fight.
But we did lose
Captain
someone
the
to a
objective.
rage
Stay
quit.
sharp.
So yeah, that's pretty much my updates. In the game.
Zone Alpha captured. We're losing Alpha. They're taking C. We've taken control.
God damn it. Literally, I thought I had 60 rounds. I do have 60 rounds. I literally have 60 rounds and I couldn't get the kill. That's so...
I don't do anything for free. Remember, hostile tactical.
This shit ain't working. We've lost the advantage.
Using the war cry to move extra fast. Definitely not winning this one. An AR2. Finally killed him.
Take a B.
Prestige 11? What?
Charlie.
Prestige 11? Is that even a thing? Am I Prestige 11? Is that what that means? Anyway, I don't really know if I should keep using this if I get my double kill.
They're taking C.
Cover me. Taking the objective.
Secure.
RCXD rolling out.
Semtex, have fun.
Let's go prone, make it harder to hit. I'm lagging a little bit, I know. They also, in the time, they've announced Black Ops 7 is a thing, so that's interesting.
Losing B. We're losing Charlie. Bravo, lock.
Hold fire. I'm on your side.
So that's interesting, and kind of in the same way that I improved on Black Ops 6 by getting a Series X. I think I might want to try to wait until I can improve my internet for Black Ops 7, because it's just really tough not being able to...
Nice. We're pulling ahead. They're taking C.
Tally.
We're losing Alpha.
Dude, how many? Does he have a stim shot on him? Because like I honestly, you'd be surprised how many engagements I lose purely because I don't have as good internet. Like I lag and I lose an engagement that I don't know, maybe I could have won. So I'm like really limiting my ability to be like good at the game because of my internet that is just like subpar, which is what it is. But you know, I don't really want that to be forever.
Falling behind. B locked down.
Did him in.
Lead's ours. Care package above.
Enemies are rearming.
15 bullets to steal this care package. Fuck, I should have just ignored him.
Losing Bravo.
Off them.
Half ready to commence oversight.
Oh, look, that's pretty good.
RCXD
Get a half
deployed.
overhead.
We lost B.
You're mine.
Securing B. Taking B.
Capping the objective. Stay sharp.
UAV inbound. This shit ain't working. You lost these enemies. B secured. Nice. We're pulling ahead.
Grenade coming. Hey, enemy tactical.
Losing B.
Hold fire. I'm on your side.
Yeah, who needs to earn a harp when you can just steal one?
Eyes on
Securing
Semtex.
zone A. Losing Bravo.
Jet machine ready.
Hey, I got it, yeah.
UAV in the air. Requesting recon
Jet
above.
machine deployed. See one. 5 down. Sleepy.
I will admit it is much easier to get that when I couldn't even get the Cerberus. That's so
Get a UAV in
annoying.
the air.
Whatever it's called.
We have eyes.
I should have kept better.
Rolling out.
Losing B.
UAV flight time 50%.
Dang it, you got me.
Enemy with Semtex.
Thanks for the work.
They've got an assault pack. They're gone.
I didn't even notice if I got the gold because I'm pretty sure I got a double kill. So that's not a bad way to start the game or start the video. Although I wish I got. So yeah, I switched it to the Cerberus. It's a little bit of a lower kill streak.
Got one.
But I still think it's worth having.
They're taking C.
Shooter.
Losing B.
Frag going out.
You gotta watch your 6. I don't even know if I got credit for that kill. I don't think I did because she stood right back up.
Raspberry.
That's zombies for you. That really turned the tide, huh? That kills that harp steal. Air packages must be good. I feel like that chopper may have gotten got by the kill streak as well.
Bad guy down.
That was a good game to win. Yeah, we'll start reading and we'll see if I find a good stopping point. I don't want to make this video too long. I'm gonna thank them for giving me the care package. But yeah, as you can, I guess I feel like domination's kind of self-explanatory, but you can't, there's 3 flags, and that way it's like, usually it has to be odd, so it's harder to get exactly a tie, but it's still possible, as I mentioned before. Yay, I got it! And I got a harp, get 10 kills on enemies detected. That helped me a lot with that death machine. So I still have plenty of time to get all that. Let's see the weapons. I guess I could throw it on. I'll throw on the gold and I'll keep using it. Maybe I could switch up the attachments as well, but for now, let's just go ahead and read. And since this episode is called Gold Summit, I guess it's pretty fitting. We'll sit on this screen for a little bit of time while I read. That's what the streets are asking. Who's got the power, huh? But down here, we know. So the camera traverses through the ground and reveals a helmeted figure zipping through the tunnels on a motorbike. Voiceover continues. We started with 2 fucking buckets. That's it. And now it's grown to an underground empire. We see all the mushrooms stored well, with people working the finished product that looks like red glass while wearing protective aprons and masks. Penguin says, cooking and selling bliss under our labels. Lots of workers handling money is what I'm saying. He explains how the boroughs of Gotham are being managed by different crews, and the more bliss they smuggle, the more dough they bring in. Food on the table and clothes on your backs. We now know Vic was the rider, and the voiceover is concluded. Penguin in a coat handing money to a bunch of dudes in beanies, eager to receive their pay. He says, silence is golden, loose lips, all that. And he reminds them that as far as anyone's concerned, they made that money working construction. Victor arrives and Penguin says he has returned. Now what did Donnie Boy say? Sullivan's moving our product or what? Vic responds that he's stoked. They say they can move bliss as fast as we can make it. This pleases Penguin, but he's not surprised. This kind of reminds me of the line where he says, they want what you got, not the other way around. Like, you don't want their money, you want to give them this because they want it so bad. Like, that's, yeah, it's like a Worth type vibe. Vic responds that they can move bliss as fast as we can make it. This pleases Penguin, but he's not surprised. Takes what Victor's got in terms of cash and tells him, we'll make a businessman out of you yet. As he puts money in safe, he continues reaching. If we can get a couple more gangs on board, we're fucking set. He then shows Vic a large map on the wall of the Gotham City Uptown tunnel system, but there's a Midtown, one close by as well. He says if they clear one of the tunnels, will allow them to transport further out, but mentions that they have to be careful advertising how many gangs they are working with, as many of them hate each other. As he walks away towards the action underground, he brings up more people, including Link, who we saw earlier in the show, because now that they're bringing in money, it seems Zhao wants to play ball. So it seems time has passed, and it's reasonable that despite closing the deal at the club, nothing came out of it because of the whole Nadia incident. So even though they closed the deal with Sophia, it just didn't work out, I guess. Either way, it amuses Vic that they're coming back, and he's like, that's just business. Penguin smiles, calling Zhao a quote, greedy fuck, but continues saying the Triads could take their business international, which is a whole different sport and where all the money is at. Hey Zeke, shouts Penguin to a man in goggles and a helmet working on a breaker box or fuse box. He inquires on status of power, and he responds, I'm trying, boss, but City Hall is rationing power, sending electricity to all the rich neighborhoods. Penguin is annoyed, seeming worried about the reliability of the generators, but he's not surprised, and just tells him to keep trying. Penguin is clearly the leader of all this. He attracts a lot of eyes as he walks by. Victor starts a conversation, saying he thinks someone was watching it when he was making the drop. At Sullivan's, and suspects it's one of Sal or Sophia's guys. Penguin asks if he was seen entering the tunnels. Vic says no, and then doubles down, saying he's positive. This makes Penguin not worried at all. He just says they can snoop however much they want. They're so busy sniffing with their noses up, they'll never think to look down. That kind of makes me think of the imagery of like a dog sniffing around the ground looking for hidden treasure, whereas they're like looking in the sky, like what are you gonna find up there? There's nothing valuable up there. Penguin takes Victor by the shoulder and walks him through the hub, saying, look at these good people of Gotham, working, protecting us, keeping the whole fucking thing quiet. We got their loyalty, we got their love. You know why? Because we pay them. Victor replies, Penguin continues, you know how meaningful that is, Vic, to be the guy in the neighborhood that takes care of people? This makes Victor look around with pride. Penguin says, they're gonna tell stories about us one day, Vic, bringing back Rex Calabrese flashbacks. That's what I was saying. But Victor says, really? Penguin says, yeah. Victor Aguilar with a smile, and then Oswald Cobb, all serious. Finishes with, our names are gonna live forever. In comes title the Penguin. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. You can think of like a CEO who like employs like hundreds of thousands of people, you know, they feel pretty good about that, but they make a whole lot of money doing it. You can always think about the conditions. I think that's important, but it's true, people. If you do like the people who employ you, for sure, who can keep you paid, keep your families fed, or yourself fed, or you on vacation, whatever it is you like spending your money on. So after the title scene, we move to a snowy view of the Falcone residence, and Sophia is breathing heavy and putting on her top. She then says, "You're doing it again." She turns around and we see a shirtless and sweating Julian, tied hands behind him, sitting comfortably, closely in front of a fireplace, but he's in a chair. She finishes with scrutinizing. He responds that he's admiring her. She unties his hands that were loosely tied via belt. Yeah, so this was the scene I was waiting for this game mode, because I was like, damn, yo, like this is like the domination in BDSM for sure, because he's like tied to a chair and he's like naked and she's all clothed, and I don't know, we don't see much of what they're doing, but he seemed to be pretty happy with it. She seemed like, I don't know if she was liking it as much, because she feels scrutinized. She doesn't like being seen. Like usually those traits of like in BDSM, I'm sorry for being a little educated on some of this stuff, there's like a lot of contrast. So there's like voyeurism and exhibitionism. So usually those are compatible with each other, where the voyeur likes seeing other people's nakedness, whereas an exhibitionist likes to be naked, and usually like the more dominant person is more of the voyeur. There's also other things like the rope bunny or the rigger, like someone who likes tying someone up and someone who likes being tied up. So I'm pretty sure this show is full of people who are just freaking riggers, because they really know how to tie people up. There's like more to that are more a little extreme, but they exist. But yeah, she felt scrutinized. He responds that he's admiring her. She unties his hands that were loosely tied via belt, and she asks him if he's hurt, and we see his like, if she was really that dominant, she wouldn't give a fuck. But you know, sometimes there's like the aftercare part that's really good. So she asks him if he's hurt, and we see his collarbones are lined with thin blood. He just responds that he deserves it. He is wearing pants, but they are below the groin. That's interesting. So yeah, last time we played this, we lost. Who are we playing as?
We lost C. Alpha secure.
So let's see how this gold gun. This game just started. Let's see if we can.
You've fallen behind. Secure at C.
Objective will be out.
I agree.
We control zone C.
John, Black Ops 6. Yeah, so
Taking Bravo.
that's kind of how their
Requesting
relationship is
recall
going right
above.
now. It seems pretty positive. They're doing kinky stuff together, but again, like, I don't
We
know.
got the
Taking
lead.
this
Now
objective.
Julian like really admires Sophia, and I'm just not sure.
Damn it, we've lost
We're
the
good.
lead.
I don't
We got
know
the
if she
objective.
actually really likes him, or if she just feels safe and secure and like needs an ally.
Bravo.
Because you know, you see that sometimes.
UAV
Yeah, he
standing
almost
by.
got me there. That would have been bad. Hey, it's the first time I've gotten to reload this gun. That's awesome.
Losing B. Taking C.
I'm taking that gun for sure. Is that Blackbeard? That's cool. It's a One Piece reference, unless there's other. It doesn't seem like that unique of a name. That was a great kill. That was such a great kill. You have no idea.
TACOM, launch a UAV.
Capturing Charlie.
UAV commenced
Hostile sighted.
surveillance operation.
I'm on the objective.
Losing Bravo. All locations locked down. Dig in and
That was a
hold.
good shot. I think we're gonna lose B, but we're doing much better than that other game.
Enemies have a blast trap. Contacts down.
Requesting
Beginning
recon
capture.
above. Securing B. We're losing Alpha.
This is a really good spot. It's very hard to hit me here.
All locations
Oh, was that your
secured.
best shot?
Hold your position.
I know that was an enemy, but I'm more concerned about C. But that John Black Ops is really good. He's using that CRA Max that we were noticing, what's his face was using on that Vorkuta map. I forgot his name. I remember Death because it was an easy one to remember. But Emerald, not Emerald. It was like E. It was like E something. I forgot his name now. Oh shit, that was definitely a headshot. Hopefully we can get some games with the aims because I really do want to get that gun gold.
Capturing. Keep an eye out.
Oh, I'm so lucky I survived that. Am I using Flak Jacket on this class?
Hold these back.
Yeah, I am. I have Perk
Authorizing
Read.
Hellstorm deploy.
Heads down. Sniper.
Losing C. Archangel going hard.
Well, he's probably got the best on his team. Nah, Twin Connor's doing better. The guy who headshot me earlier.
Got the sniper. Let's make moves.
Operator establishing.
I joined a
force
little
reach.
late, but I'm not really all about the, you know, I'm not just doing this for the leaderboard. I'm trying to get these dubs. I should have had the sniper out. I probably wouldn't have gotten the kill, but Do I have ghosts on this class? That's cool.
Shit, sniper working.
I guess I haven't used this
Single
class in a very long time. That's why I'm so confused about it.
Lock down
Capping
Charlie.
the objective. Stay sharp.
Losing B.
This objective will
I do want to start using this GPR 91 at some point.
Secure. Maintain current posture.
Done and done.
UAV available for
I wish she would say done and dusted, but done and done is fine too.
Requesting recon above. Losing Bravo.
That's definitely not how you kill a sniper.
Taking C.
I didn't kill that one very well. I survived for a little bit longer than maybe many people would, but
We lost C.
Target. Cover me. Taking the objective.
this sniper's gonna kill me probably. Oh, why are they all using snipers?
TACOM. Get a UAV in the air.
capturing this objective.
Marking down Bravo.
Capping the objective. Stay sharp.
Bravo dark.
How does that SMG? Yeah. I think next time around I'm going to use an SMG, and I'm going to use 3 SMGs. I don't know if one of them will be the Jackal. One is definitely going to be the SOG. But we'll see.
Recon above.
I shouldn't chase him, but...
priority tasking request received. UAV exiting AO.
What the f- They're all just using snipers. That's a new sniper, the Essex. It was part of this ballerina event, that I'm not going to pick up.
Kill.
Losing A.
Heads down. Sniper. Enemy impact.
God damn it.
All locations locked down. Dig in and hold them. Requesting recon
Everyone on
above.
me. Go!
We're losing Charlie. Losing B.
What a pussy.
Speech authorizing Hellstorm deploy. We've lost Charlie.
Well, that was pretty god-awful. How many bullets do you want to take? Thank you. I literally would have been so pissed if he starts riding a kill streak off that
Enemy
pathetic
watchdog
fucking
kilo
kill.
inbound.
God damn it, yo, hit your fucking shots. I know it was like based on impulse, but no one's gonna find him. Alright, someone did find him. So yeah, it's a team game. It's a team game. You need help. And this, I'm not really like. I think I might change out of this, but I don't know. I feel like it's worth
Enemy
using
spotted.
a little bit. Oh shit.
Losing B.
This is a lot of running. Thought there'd be less running. That's on me though.
This is a lot of running. I thought there'd be less running. That's on me though.
Archangel going off.
Feeding the fishes.
Securing C.
I got one headshot though. That's fine. I'll take it. Hey, look at that. The granite on the frost line. I've never had a class with it. I would love to take C.
Enemy planting mine.
Requesting recon above. Losing A. Locking down Charlie. Losing B. We lost B.
Yeah, after how easy it was to get the diamond camo on the
Impact grenade.
on the knife, I'm like not very impressed with it anymore.
Recon above.
Like I want to try to get that power drill diamond, but I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. Like I would have to actively like try to only use the power drill. And honestly, this isn't a bad game mode to try it. I really don't know how I didn't die there.
How you going?
We're losing Alpha. Securing B.
Definition
5 of
available.
them.
We at
Aguinaldo
the edge.
calling in
Don't get
UAV.
cocky. This shit ain't over. We lost A.
Aguinaldo's spooling up death machine.
Confirmed. We have eyes on.
B locked down.
Well, I shouldn't even have shot it, but I was out of time anyway. Like that's the thing. It's like if you don't get a kill, like you're gonna fucking.
UAV FTL. Check the confirmed. Check.
Hostile sentry.
Requesting recon above.
Oh,
Take it
yeah.
out.
I think one of my teammates is getting like grabbed from
Impact
behind.
grenade. Get down.
Archangel
Sucking
going
on
off.
you.
TACOM.
Very good.
Flying on fumes. UAV returning to tank.
Locking down Charlie.
Capturing. Keep an eye out.
God damn, I love the taste of victory.
God damn, I love the
Good
taste
job,
of
crew.
victory.
Someone pull us out so we can celebrate.
Semtex.
Sniper, watch your angles! That's 5.
Yeah, Domination is just one of those game modes. It's like pretty simple, and it's and I like it because they're so focused around certain areas. So you can just put on a lot of pressure that way. But it's I don't know. I don't know if I should stay just running this XM4, even though I got it gold. I could work towards another gold weapon. It's just not gonna happen that soon. So if I go to the barracks, I might be able to change some of my emotes too. It's been a while since I've changed them, but I don't really know if I really care too much to do that. What am I doing? It's challenges I should be looking at. Oh my god, what is happening? Camos for the ARs. So I have 3 here, and I want to get this, but the GPR is just gonna take a very long time. But I want to use it. I want to use it. And then the SMGs, I think I'm gonna stay with the ARs this time around, and the next time I can use the SMGs. Like, I think I might try to use the ones that I don't, but I'm really liking that C9, so I don't know. I think I could probably use the SOG for sure, the C9, and I guess I'll make that last decision. I don't know if the Tonto is the vibe, but before we start the next game, let's go ahead and change the Maya class. This XM4 was fun and all, but let's try and use the GPR now. I really liked that one when I was using it, but let's go ahead and create a new build for it. Yeah, GPR. I don't want to use an optic, because believe it or not, I actually really like that. I don't know. Let's do the optic last. We'll see. The laser sight I do want to have one on. I want to say one that's visible in ADS. The Strelok. This one I could pretty much use. Aim walking speed. I kind of like this for speed purposes. What skin can I throw on this one? The don't move. Yeah, let's do that. It's the new season's coming out next week. I'm so excited to watch it. The magazine. What do I usually? It's 25. I have a 30 right now probably. So reload quickness. I don't need that much. I could probably use this though. Let's see what skins I can throw on this one too. Yeah, let's make it a little intriguing. But I usually think a muzzle is pretty good. I did like having it suppressed when I was using it, but I don't need to. Let's go ahead and use the muzzle brake. And then, do I want to use an optic? It's so complicated. Do I want to use an optic? It would change things, but I think it could be good. Let's use the Kepler. And I have a lot of these. The classified arsenal. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. It seems a little weird. That's a little weird. It's not part of the original weapon. So let's just use the normal one. What yeah, that's all I got. Let's see what reticle I can throw on here. I want to use something like wider. The red crosshair. I could use this. It might help me stay. Let's use this. Yeah, and we can unlock some more. And let's go ahead and throw a decal on there. Let's use the Great Serpent, and let's change what we're using. Just so that way, because I know I think my emblem right now has a snake on it, and I want to change, I can change that. Yeah, I don't know. This could seem good for her, but I think this one might be a little bit more suited. And let's go ahead on the weapon. We'll use the piggy bank, kind of like that. I think I can probably find something for the back of the weapon as well. Back here, maybe. Shuriken, Cyberdyne, Cracked Skull, Smooth, Pepperoni Power, Day Ones. I kind of like the Day Ones, even though this is like the replacer, but he has been around since Black Ops 2, so that's fair. Split Sides. This might be good vibes, because I don't know. That Park skin, I only have the only one is the an accessory too. I don't know, it seems a little extra, I know, but this is the ballerina skin. I don't know, she doesn't seem like much of a dancer. The skeleton key, yeah, that could be good. That could be good. Let's go ahead and see what camos I have unlocked right now. Let's use a special one that I've unlocked for a different gun. A glitch, maybe? That would be cool. Neon Bath, Vivid, that's a little too much for me. Tune, maybe? Haunted, wow, that is fucking beautiful. Vengeance is her style, but we're in the multiplayer mode. We're not really looking too much at story. I kind of like the Haunted a lot. Yeah, we're doing that one. Okay, so I'll work on that. I could probably throw on a CHF barrel, couldn't I, to get more headshots on? Yeah, I'll probably do that instead of the, Nah, I like the stock. I like the laser. Probably the brake. Oh, no. Dude, why do you have to do this to me now? I was, like, literally, like, watch them, like, did they save my class at all? Yeah, they just didn't want me to do that, so I guess I'll just do it from here. I want the CHF barrel to get some headshots. And now let's read a little bit more, and hopefully we can get the aims. Like I wanna play as Bailey so we can get more of that. But apparently there's no new skins on lock. So after we see the title, we move to a snowy view of the Falcone residence. We see she says that he's scrutinizing her when he's really just admiring her. I totally believe that. But apparently he's hurt, and she asks him if he's hurt. So I don't know if she was doing anything about that, or if it was like something about the tying. He says he deserves it, and he's wearing pants, but they are below the groin, so his dick is out, but the camera is being very kind and not showing us that. I don't know, unless you want to see that. Sorry, I just didn't really feel the need to see it. It was implied, you know, and there's not a lot of nudity in this show, which is like totally fair. Different types, it's a lot more suggested. So the camera avoids showing anything too directly, but you can tell it's there. She begins to walk out of the room, and she's in lingerie, but she's still pretty covered. It's like the type of lingerie that's like a one piece, and a bathing suit's not like that, like undergarments. And he asks her, bored with me already? So he seems like a needy one, to which she responds, I have work. Julian stands, pulls up his pants, still covering the most nude parts of the camera. But Julian has confidence here. He says, when you find Oz, feel free to make use of my expertise. That is fucked up, in my opinion. I think what he's saying is like, of his expertise as a doctor, like what he used to do in Arkham to her. Sophia hears and says, Dawn will see you out. I don't know if she appreciated that. You know, you gotta remember the history. I do hope they get a second season. They haven't announced it as of this point. I don't know. I don't want to be a hater. I just don't know how far their relationship might go, but he's definitely a good ally for her at the moment. Dawn will see you out. He watches her walk away admiringly. Music cuts out and Julian calmly dresses himself. We enter the kitchen and Sal is in there cooking. Sophia, still dressed in her cozy attire, says, you know, fugitives really shouldn't leave their room. Sal says nothing, but towers over her, brooding on his work. She notices he opened a valuable wine bottle and says, I can't believe you opened that. Sal says, it was just gathering dust. And then after a pause says, just like your father. She smirks slightly at this and then receives a glass of said wine from Sal. They clink and drink. So she really doesn't value family that much, you can tell. Even though he did do some pretty twisted, fucked up things, she's definitely like, nah, you can talk shit about him. It's no big deal. She offers to help him cook by chopping. While she's chopping, she shares the intel that Leo spotted Oz's driver delivering product in the Sullivan territory. So he's got a driver of his own. So Penguin seems to have matched Sophia's. So apparently he has a driver of his own. I don't know why I'm saying this. Oh, she spotted Oz's driver delivering product. I think she's referring to it as Vic. So maybe, yeah, because I remember Vic said that. Because Vic called himself his driver because he wanted to be like him. So he's got a driver of his own, and I'm saying now that Penguin seems to have matched Sophia's status back when she was a Falcone. But Vic was right. The driver did lose him because the driver had no idea. He said he just disappeared. And Sal calls Oz a weed. And Sophia says he likes the spotlight too much to stay hidden. I don't know if that's true, but maybe it is. I said there was a cool dynamic here. Happy couple talking shit about another man. Sophia interrupts his cooking procedure to offer him better cookware hidden away in a cabinet. After he accepts, Sophia says, I wouldn't have pegged you as a cook. I think that's intentional word choice. Sal responds that Nadia shared family recipes so that he could pass them down. He shares information on one of a recipe and then shares how Taj used to like it, his now dead son. After they sit next to each other, with Sophia on Sal's right, he says, manja, whatever that means. Sal watches her eagerly as she begins to eat. After a while, she notices him looking at her. You know how people like want to see how their cooking is and wanting a response, and says after swallowing, Taj was right. It is very good with the yogurt. Okay, because apparently Taj, she says he shared how Taj liked it, and apparently the way Taj liked it was with yogurt, and so she had it with yogurt, and she agrees that he had it right. And so then he chokes up a bit, Sal does, at the memory of his son, but he quickly gathers himself and begins to speak about Oz and referring to him as the weed. The weed is sneaking around the city without protection. He's supplying the street with your drug and no one is talking. If he gets more local gangs on his side, but Sophia steps in here. No, he needs the triads to make waves, and they made a deal with me, not Oz. I'm pretty sure they did make a deal with him, not her. She said the stuff, but he's the one who closed it. You know, the shook hands was definitely with Oz. Just saying. So I said this was an intentional writing choice here because the deal actually was made with Oz. He was the spokesman. Boots on the ground, I said. Not a behind the scenes. Sal interjects after she completes her line. Sophia, he'll buy from whoever's selling. So Sal has the experience here. This is helpful. And Oz got that tip from Carmine. This silences Sophia. And as she looks away, Sal says, stings, don't it? High emotional intelligence, Sal seems to have. After a quick gather, Sophia says that they then just have to make it very clear that playing with Oz comes at a cost. This intrigues Sal, and the scene changes. So the first time I got a chopper was on Hideout. So I don't know if I'll be able to match it, especially because I think I was using a Jackal as well. It was during that little spree. I hate Haven. It is so lame. It's a new map, so people might want to play it, but it's just so small. It's like weird, but it's gonna fucking win, of course. Oh, let's go, Classified. You know it, you know it. Fuck the new stuff. Sometimes the new stuff is good. The thing I'm disappointed with about this game sometimes is like now there's like too many maps. Like one of my favorite maps is Bounty, and I never seem to get it, and it's just like really sad to me. But yeah, so I was playing as Park. Let's see, where is she? I think she's a Black Ops. I think she's new or something, but I was using her. Both times I got my chopper, I was playing as her, and then eventually I switched out of it. So I don't know, maybe I could try to run a chopper again. It's just not like that easy to get, but I could get it. I really thought I was closer to that Cerberus than I was when I had that Death Machine. I guess the Death Machine counts as a kill streak, so that's probably what it was. Maybe that's why I didn't get it. So one of my favorite things to do on this map is to not go for A, not go for B, go straight for C. God damn it, I couldn't get it. So yeah, there goes my ability. This is probably not going to be a chopper type game, but hey.
Taking this objective.
It's kind of small. Whoa. Yeah, I don't think they appreciate it. I'm going to blow up here. Nah, my flak jacket is good. Alright, well, I definitely got hunted down there by a Bailey. And why am I really shouldn't be using this. I should be using... Oh, I am using this. Oh, I switched it. Alright, cool. So, I definitely don't want them to get kill streaks. And this fucking Master Prestige has completed Shattered Veil. I haven't really gotten it. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, fuck you! Thank you. Sorry, that was... Yeah, so I've completed the tomb at this point. Oh my god. I think they might, like, what is happening here? We're getting spawn killed on domination? Seriously? Alright, I've heard that the Essex is, like, really overpowered, apparently.
Move up, front.
Watchdog Hilo incoming on your location.
Enemies are rearming.
Alright, well, we're getting fucking slaughtered. We can't even get out of our fucking spawn, and we're playing domination. The only reason I say that is because usually on... Because usually domination just, like, the spawns change a little more. Like, right now they should be spawning near me instead of over there.
Losing A. Zone Charlie locked down. All objectives locked down. Hold those SOBs back.
Yeah, this gun is not really... I think the CHF barrels like was affecting me here, but I'm trying to get the headshots. I don't know. Doesn't seem very accurate. I'm not very... But we'll see. For now, I think they took back C, which is like whatever.
Losing B. We lost B.
Capping the objective.
I have unlocked it, I just don't have a class with it, and I don't really have any
Enemy
interest
with
in it.
Semtex.
So the thing is, I mentioned that I wasn't sniping and I never explained why. It's because sprint is the same as focus and they don't let you change it.
You think I've never been held at gunpoint before?
They fucking love doing this so much. It's like a waste of time in my opinion, but now I know who to chase after. Taco Defeater. They just love to like symbolize they're like fucking you in the like behind. Like, yeah, sure, like good for you. Like, ha 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 ha.
Losing A.
So yeah, we're probably gonna get fucking slaughtered this game. Especially because there's no way I can hit my shots with this CHF barrel, but I won't, like, it's just, whatever. See, like this, they spawn you out when they're in your spawn, whereas in like modes like demolition or I don't even know what else they have on. Do I not? They've like buffed that shit. They've buffed RPGs because they used to like never kill me, and now they do. I haven't gotten a single headshot even with the CHF.
Enemies are rearming.
Yeah, fuck you, Robot Ninja.
Alpha secure. Take it
Shit,
B.
sniper working.
Losing A.
C1.
Securing B.
I should have had 60, huh? It's not like I ever get the chance to reload anyway.
Net call. Enemy watchdog helo inbound.
As long as we don't, the reason it's called domination, I think, I don't know, is like when they have all three, it's called being dominated, they say. And dude, fuck, like, I didn't even get killed by the person with the RPG.
Eyes on Semtex.
Someone find that fucking traitor.
Semtex, have fun.
I should have voted for Haven, shouldn't I? I'm not even sure it would have been that different.
Semtex out.
All zones lost.
Oh, it was a sleeper. That just, whatever.
Enemy RCXD detected.
Let's fucking go! That's that, fuck.
Yeah, I don't have cold-blooded on this class like I always recommend you should do, but I don't know. I hope they're having fun. Yeah, fuck you, Taco
I'm
Muncher.
on the objective.
That's true. I do tend to use attractive female characters as my operators, so I'm not saying that's an excuse for why you should do that shit, but I think I experience it more than most because of that. I can't say for sure. I'm not dealing with that.
That's a kill.
Happens to the best of us.
Take it Alpha.
I feel like I should have won that.
We're losing Charlie.
Do we have less people? Not even. I'm not even leading my team.
I'll say this once. Do not fuck with me.
See how different the weapons are, though? Like, this gun is fucking nice as shit. But hey, we're camo grinding.
Sniper. Enemy marksman down. Now's our chance. Enemy with Semtex.
I wish I had the pistol. I was trying to take out the scrambler and I couldn't
Enemy
do it.
watchdog
It's
helo
gone.
overhead.
Who cares? So yeah, you sometimes, and this happens in sports too, like, sometimes you just gotta have a little bit of pride, you know? If you're getting, like, destroyed and you've already lost the game, you gotta, like, you just gotta do it. You just
Single shooter.
You just gotta play on and do the best you can and not give in my opinion. I think if you just lay down and take it, like, it's a little bit less, you don't feel as good about yourself, but you might just, I don't know, maybe you don't give a fuck, or maybe you do, I don't know. It's an interesting science.
Taking this objective. Semtex, have fun. Everyone on me! Go!
Enemy UAV inbound.
Eyes on Semtex.
Really should have gotten that kill, I feel like, but I didn't.
Capturing. Keep an eye out.
B secured. Losing Bravo. Securing Alpha.
Sometimes I do like killing people with their own weapons, but I didn't think quick enough to take the C9.
They're taking C.
Semtex out.
You're planning on giving up. Do it now. If not, get to work. Losing B. Losing Charlie.
Fucking stim. I couldn't kill that person who.
Enemy flashbang.
Oh, fuck you, Robot Ninja. I never got to finishing move Taco Muncher. I don't really know where that person is. I think I was nearby there, though.
Have eyes on.
Taco Defeater? Is there two of them? Yeah, there's two of them. I hope I'm thinking about the right one. I couldn't kill him. It was the C9. I fucking knew it. Whatever. At least I had more score than them for whatever it matters. It doesn't really, but that was a little tough. Yeah, this person was kind of nice with that Essex. 582 Shattered Veil. So I was saying I've completed the tomb by myself. I've completed Terminus and Citadel by myself. I'm working on Shattered Veil. I have a save file right now. I just haven't gotten around to like the completed thing yet. Yeah, so neither of the taco people made it to the top of the leaderboard, which is probably fair. Whatever. So, back to broken and busted Crown Point. Oz is upstairs in a room with no light, but he finds a vinyl, puts it together, and music starts to play. Camera moves angles, and we see he does have a little bit of light nearby via potable lamp. But then a short is heard, and it cuts out. Oz checks generator and sees it busted. Shortly after, his mother says loudly, "Oswald!" She says, "Ah!" She says the heat is out, and Victor seconds the notion. Yeah, Oz, power's out. Oz shows up and says he hears, but that it still smells great, doesn't it? Because he's been cooking some eggs. So shows some cooked eggs in a pan that do look good, but his mother isn't too appreciative after Oz says the eggs remind him of Polly's diner and asks Ma if she agrees. She says that if he's gonna have her cooped up here like a goddamn POW, prisoner of war, the least he could do is let her listen to her music. Sounds ungrateful to me, but also who am I to know? Fine, we'll play fucking Haven. I kinda wish I had some of the same people, but fine, I won't get to get my payback. He says they'll only be there a bit longer as she calls Victor a good boy for serving them. Penguin says they've got lots of cash coming in and asks Vic for agreement. Vic does agree. Oh yeah, big money. Oz continues and tells his mom to eat up to keep her strength up. She laughs at the memory of Polly's diner and their plastic sticky menus, and this makes Oz smile and laugh. As she tries to say more, she slurs a bit, and then Oz starts talking as Vic takes notice and Francis starts to eat. He is grateful to Vic for bringing in more guys, but says that it'd be good to get some smaller guys. Says he wants little ants. This makes Victor giggle a bit, but Oz says he's serious, that the bigger transporters take twice as long. Victor says okay, but shortly after him, Oz's mother gets angry at Oz about the heat being off and how the boys are freezing. Oz tells her she's confused and that he's not his dad, but she is still angry. Victor steps in and begins talking a lot with minimal, but some stuttering. Says Jack is off to town to pay the electric bill.
Secure the objective.
Jesus Christ. They just want me to play as Maya so badly.
Lock down A.
Beginning capture.
We got the lead. Now hold.
This map is tiny. It's like a paintball map. It's like fun. I just don't like how it's locked in, I feel. I feel like we're in the middle of nowhere. The fuck?
Eyes on enemy. Heads up, frag.
Secure C.
Damn it! I literally wanted that so badly, but at least we didn't lose B.
Was that your best shot?
I've played Hardpoint on this map. I guess I haven't played Domination like I thought
I'm
I
on the
did.
objective. Semtex out.
I could probably take C, honestly. But yeah, so in order to get this Power Drill Diamond, I'd have to get 3 kills in 1 life, like 10 times, and I've gotten it 1 time. I don't even know how I did it that 1 time. But I don't know, I could try to make an attempt at it, but I also want to win the game, and I feel like... Oh my god, I hate that bullets go through people, but I guess it makes sense. They're probably pretty powerful.
Beginning capture.
We're losing Alpha. We're losing Charlie. Rocket down Bravo.
I'm out of attack. That's bad. I'm in
Taking
trouble.
this objective.
All
Eyes on
locations
Semtex.
secured. Hold your position.
Yeah, we took all of them for a little bit. We should get to 39. That would be nice. Yeah, it just takes a long time. I think it's like 5
Enemy
seconds per...
flashbang.
You see what I'm talking about though? The lag? Like, that could have been a really good fight. And it sucks because when they're even, like, it could go either way and it, like, comes down to the skill and whatever. And I don't know.
We're losing all zones. We lost C.
Grenade coming in.
Well, now they took all of them. I think we should try to at least take 1, probably.
Take it A.
Tally.
Take it B.
It's really hard to get these long-range kills. I don't know if maybe I could, like, adjust, because none of my attachments help me with recoil.
They've got an assault pack. Assault pack destroyed.
Damn it. I honestly think I might, after this game, I'll change some of the attachments. I'm gonna get a bigger magazine. I'm gonna see what I can do about recoil, but I'm gonna lock onto this optic. I think I can get used to it. I just need I think I want a long barrel. I want to do more damage at range.
Dad always taught us to make good good on our debts.
That guy's playing like a snake, which is fine. It's a game where being shrewd and cunning might be good for you. But I think a long barrel there might make a difference, but also, like, I just have a ton of recoil, and it doesn't seem... I feel like with the XM4, it was already an inaccurate weapon. It could, but I think the strength that this gun has is that it's accurate.
We're losing Alpha. All zones lost. Take it out. Come on, you're losing this fight.
Beginning capture.
See what I'm saying? Like, I could have pounced so much better on this.
Detected.
They're requesting LBBR.
Let's hope he's doing it on B.
Enemy stun coming in. Cover me.
Bravo,
Taking the
underway.
objective. Enemy flashbang.
Dude, fucking die. Holy shit. Thank you.
Bravo is ours.
Yeah, they don't seem to be chasers.
Okay,
Sided flashbang.
That's how you play as a team. I got both of those kills, but...
Losing A. Losing B.
Oh my god, these people are fucking annoying. I guess I can see why some people like this map, though. You can play this way. You can play this way. This is how Call of Duty just is, though. It'll never change. It's not supposed to either. Like, that's just what the game is.
Spring mine spotted.
Campers, sight lines. Like, that's why I kind of like that they've changed a lot of the games to have more movement, but a lot of people don't like it. I don't even know. I don't even think I need this Strelok. I might not need a laser sight at all. Especially if I'm not planning on running Gunfighter, which is the wild card that lets you have eight attachments. It's just that CRAM max, and that's the thing that I think a lot of people complain about, like the pay to win. Because it's true, a lot of these weapons are like newer weapons, and they're better. Like, why do they have to be so good? Like the Ladra, like why can't they be on par? Like, they make them actively like better. I don't know. Like the first one they ever did, I remember during Black Ops 2, was called the Peacekeeper, which was cool, and it wasn't better than like a lot of the other guns. It was just like a gun that was interesting design. See, like, this guy's such a fucking pussy. Like, I know he feels good about himself, but like, it's just like, dang, like, I don't know. Like, I consider it a little different when they,
Taking this objective.
when they're watching like a window or something, because like, you have to like be active, and there's a lot of ways around that, but like. See what I'm saying about this lag I'm dealing with? Like, it's just fucking lame. And I won that, but it's only because I was like, he couldn't never find me. I was
Losing Bravo.
whatever.
Enemy flashbang.
We lost B.
Heads up, frag.
Yeah, that's the thing with a CHF is like, in order for it to be an advantage to have it, you have to shoot them in the head.
Securing out.
But yeah, it looks like we're gonna lose this game after playing so well.
Zone A secure.
It's just so inaccurate, it kills me. It kills me.
We're losing Charlie.
But I think there's like, a lot of people don't use this weapon to begin with, so maybe it's
Taking
not
Bravo
like
underway.
really that great.
Hostile scout pulse in your AO.
Hostile Semtex.
Matey, been a
Losing
minute.
A.
How you going?
Location secure. Maintain current posture.
Everyone on me! Go!
We're losing Alpha.
Enemy
Alpha.
flashbang.
Losing B. They're taking C.
Yeah, there's no way I'm getting that. See, that's fine. I'm okay with that. You're watching a window, you're watching a spot. Like, watching a hallway, like, bruh, fuck you.
Cover me. Taking the objective.
Taking C.
Semtex. Have fun.
Hostile RCXD in your AO.
Beginning capture.
Locking down Charlie.
See what I'm saying? I shouldn't get this kill. I shouldn't get this kill, but I did. I needed to get one bullet and I couldn't fucking get it.
Secure it,
I'm on the
Charlie.
objective.
I like this gun though.
We control Zone C.
Lovely. I just don't like how tiny this map is. I don't actively like this map. Like,
Eyes on
I mean,
Semtex.
I get why people like, I don't know, I just don't like it.
We're losing Charlie.
Enemy Molotov. Watch out.
Taking Bravo underway.
They just fucking sit there, like, this is a camper's paradise, clearly. See what I'm fucking saying? That was fine. I'm not mad at that. I'm mad at the fucking lag. But that's the thing, that's in my control. You know, like, I just gotta put some money down, like, I can't blame anyone else for that. I'm so big on, like, fresh starts and stuff, so, like,
Secure it, C. Losing Bravo.
I want to make sure that, like, when it's time, I do it. That one I just lost, because he had to jump on me. That wouldn't have happened if this map was a little bigger.
Securing Alpha.
Oi, enemy grenade.
Zone C secure.
Whatever.
We're losing Charlie. Alpha secure. Losing A.
You're mine.
It's not very accurate. I blame the CHF barrel. I think I'm gonna change the horizontal. If I can, I want to limit the horizontal. Like, what the fuck? I didn't even fucking see it.
Guess I chose
I think I'm gonna keep. I wanted the horizontal
My bad.
recoil to be stronger. I don't know what he said. I thought you guys were better for this. Yeah, that's the guy I called a pussy. I apologize, but it was just like using, like, it was like it's exploiting, which is like whatever. Like this super thin shot that like watches a spawn. Like, I don't know. You gotta let people have their fun. That was good accuracy, I'll give you that. Is that the SWAT? I thought it was a, like, I don't think that was a SWAT. Isn't a SWAT like a marksman rifle? Whatever. So, he says that even though he has like a little bit of stuttering, he says Jack is off to town to pay the electric bill. And this delights Francis, but upsets Oz. He tries to stop it. Jesus, damn, that was brutal. He tries to stop it, and Vic sort of apologizes, but you can tell he really wanted to keep making her feel good. But Oz just tells Vic that he has no right to talk about his brothers, and he says he's making it worse, not helping. Oz steps in, facing his ma. She also said some things about going to Rex, but Oz just says he's Oswald, and that Rex and Dad and Jake aren't here anymore. Victor is shown reacting aversely to this scene. Then a phone rings, and Oz finishes. It's just you and me. Got it? He gets up to answer the phone, and his ma says yes. As he answers, we know it's Link, and his ma's upset. Get the phone, why don't you? As he ignores her, she throws her plate and food on the floor. Oz is so invested in the call with Link that he doesn't care what's happening around him. She points at him and says, "You can clean this up," and then walks away. Oz tells Vic to turn on the news as Link hangs up, and Oz relays the news that the triads are out. There are 3 dead men hanging upside down with severed pinky fingers. Oz figures it's Sophia and says that Sophia needs to pick a lane, and Victor is confused and asks why it would be them if they're just corner boys. Oh, Victor. Penguin, who knows much, says it's a warning shot, saying anyone found with their product is fair game. Oz is bothered, saying he was this close to a deal with the triads, and now he couldn't give Bliss away if he fucking tried. Unless... they did? Scene changes. Back at the underground base after a confused Vic. So let's go ahead and change this class real quick. You gotta go and get some learning down. I'm gonna turn off the CHF barrel. I'm gonna change this to a larger extended mag. And I'm gonna turn off the Strelok. And I don't know if the recoil springs. Well, first I'll start with the long barrel. I think that's very important that I have on damage range. I could just try to use a lot, like the vertical. I kind of want the horizontal though. I don't know if that's oh, the grip. No, that doesn't help. Stock, maybe? Yeah, this is better. It's just the same thing, but better. Don't care. Doesn't seem like I can monitor the horizontal unless I use the recoil springs. I think that's what it is. The recoil springs can do horizontal as well. So that's probably what I'm gonna rock with. Let's play another game, see if I can keep improving steadily. And yeah, we're gonna keep in these classes. I think it's fine. So unless they did, and the scene changes and they're back at the underground base after a confused Victor face and a smiling Penguin one. Penguin is giving another one of his fabled speeches. Alright everybody, listen up. We don't want anybody to be shy tonight. You drop the product at any diner, any bar, any fucking restaurant, any gas station. I don't give a fuck. Anybody who wants it gets it. Understand? Anybody. These guys, they gotta know that Bliss is in their hood, whether they like it or not. People agree and look on. Specifically, movers agreeing. Cooks are looking on, and Penguin agrees. And look, Sal, Sophia, now they know my crew. They're looking for you guys. A mover speaks here questioning. We don't take anyone's money? Nah, that's the beauty of it. Richie, it's not about the money. Not tonight anyway. We're creating demand. Gonna give every motherfucker in this city a taste. What's everybody doing standing around? Let's go, let's go. We gotta get this shit on the streets. Move to a scene with Vic walking through a night city holiday, holding some kind of suitcase. He gets stopped by someone standing around behind a car, and it turns out to be Squid, who seemed to have come on some hard times. Hey, yo, Victor, what's good? Man, where you been? Victor replies, hey, Squid, what's up? Oh my god, we're getting fucking slaughtered. But yeah, this is gonna make a difference for sure.
Enemy RCXD detected.
Yeah, you got me. I think they're gonna try to take B.
Capping the objective. Stay sharp.
Losing B. They're taking C.
You have it.
Down. Dig in and hold them.
You didn't hit him one time, really? You couldn't hit him one fucking time. Thanks, teammate. Thanks for fucking nothing. One time is all it took. Whatever. I'm mad. I shouldn't be mad. I mean, I joined late. We're losing by a lot. We could potentially win this. It's just not going to be easy.
Bravo zone secure.
Luckily, this map is really small. Fuck you, it's Angelo CR. I've been running into some really annoying grays today. Pretty much everybody, though. I don't know if it's the time of day or what. I think just people just... I don't know. Maybe there is skill-based matchmaking. I don't know. I hate this. But yeah, so the thing is, I can't focus. I can't focus because I have to use my right thumb to aim. I can't focus with... I usually... I don't know, it's just tough. I hate my teammates. I'm sorry, but like, I literally can't. Who is this Jay Raze guy, and why is he sitting there doing fucking nothing?
We're losing Charlie.
Kill him, please. You literally are behind him. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, dude. How do you play this game? You know, it's times like this where you either choose to be angry, or you choose to just say, whatever. What are you gonna do?
Gotta move up.
What are you gonna do? That was crazy. I literally like set him up. You just had to shoot him from behind. All you had to do. See, I don't know. Who needs a CHF, bro?
Dad always taught us to make good on our debts.
Fury? Oh no, I didn't get the Fury. That's sad.
Charlie secured.
This is Angelo's not even top of the leaderboard at all, and I'm just getting picked by. I don't know. It's stupid.
Let's fucking go!
This is a really good spot to take B from. Okay, well, what do I know? Alright, at least he's playing. So the cool thing about firing range is how many sightlines there are. See, that's accuracy right
Find your
there.
own. This one's mine. On fire! I'm on your side. Heads up, frag.
Bravo dog. Taking Alpha. Sit rep. Multiple enemy CUAVs in your AO.
Eyes on enemy line.
We're losing Charlie.
Got him. That's all about accuracy, I'm telling you. That horizontal recoil, that was saved right there. I'm not winning this fight. It's just not happening. I'm just not matched up very well against this It's Angelo person.
I'll say this once. Do not fuck with me.
And nobody's using really Flak Jackie here. I'm gonna try to sneak up on this It's Angelo person again. I didn't get to finish her.
Take a Bravo underway. Marking down Bravo.
Third time's the charm, maybe?
Secure at B.
That's annoying.
Take
I'm
your
on the
beat.
objective.
Hostile RCXD in your AO.
I love that finishing move though, because it's not like that. It's not like you're hitting them with a baseball bat. Like literally, you have opened a hole in their fucking throat and they just didn't
Capture
die.
him.
Down
Keep an eye out.
This fucking lag, it's like, it's okay. I'm not gonna complain about it. Like I said, it's in my control. I just think I'm gonna wait until Black Ops 7 to do anything about it. I'm just like that. I like to maintain arrows. I can't believe I got that kill.
Taking Bravo underway. B secured.
Good. Alright, let's go try and take A.
We're losing Charlie.
Let's go try not to lose C, I guess.
Enemy PID.
Yeah, I got some hits, but I know my teammate's just gonna sit there and do nothing, and we're gonna spawn right into a
Grenade
spawn
coming in.
trap. So that's cool.
Losing Bravo. We lost B.
Cover me.
Take it out.
Taking the objective.
Take it B. Secure an Alpha. You gonna let a bunch of company assholes beat you? Fight back, damn it! Archangel making noise. Secure a Zone A.
Let's kill him!
Take
Capping
it
the
in.
objective. Stay sharp.
Losing B.
Yeah,
Moving with Archangel.
that was pretty hopeful there.
Losing Bravo.
Spawn me near A. Nah, whatever.
They're taking C.
Would have been nice, but what can you do?
I'm on the
Secure a
objective.
Zone A.
Semtex out.
I hate this fucking game. I knew it was just not gonna happen.
Think they were just gonna let you walk all over them?
Dang, that's funny. I was third, and their last person had more score than all of us, including me. So they just kinda. Oh, is that me? Hey, look, that's
Enemy
me.
flashbang.
I love how quickly Semtexes explode. That should give me the experience though, because the Kingslayer. Thought I'd let that go, did you? That was a quick game. We started late and they were kind of killing us the whole time, but whatever. Hey Squid, what's up? When Victor replies. Squid keeps talking almost before Vic finished responding. Thinking you had either bounced or died. What are you doing back in point? You run out of gas or something? Zoomed out camera shows Vic is holding a gas canister, not a suitcase, so that's my bad. Vic just agrees. Squid goes on. You a sneakerhead now, Victor? Noticing Vic's shoes that are alright, but I suppose they're better than whatever he had before. Vic just calls them B grade, so he seems kind of knowledgeable on the topic. Squid talks more again, fast over. B grade? Come on, man, don't do me like that. We go back, right? He says after faking a punch at him that causes Victor to take a step back. Come on, you don't think I can't see that shit? After a pause of silence, Squid says, yo, where you get your money at, Victor? Because other people in the point are flushed for cash too, but not from drops. That shit dried up. So what is it? Vic hesitates slightly and then starts saying he's not a part of any drug. But Squid starts talking more, taking more fake jabs at him, but it's enough to silence Vic. Vic tries to continue in his denial, but Squid is not buying it. I like Skyline Domination a lot, but I'm gonna vote for Protocol, because this is the map that I'm thinking about with the window sightlines that I really like to see. Skyline is cool, but it's also very small. Protocol's a bit of a bigger map. Squid starts taking more fake jabs at him, but it's enough to silence Vic. Vic tries to continue in his denial, but Squid is not buying it. You're fucking bullshitting me, man. What about that old lady I saw you at Calvin's with the other night? What's good with her? I haven't seen her in a while. Maybe I'll go looking for her. Is that what you want? Now Vic looks worried, but says nothing. Look, I'm offering you my services, Victor. And then in parentheses I wrote, but not for free it seems. You want me on your side, right? Victor sullenly nods. Squid finishes. So go tell your people I want in and let's get this motherfucking money. We cool? Offers a fist bump. Vic gives it to him and then quickly goes to leave. Yo, welcome back to the hood, baby. Let's get this money, Victor. Vic doesn't turn around and the scene changes. Who am I playing as? I know who I'm playing as.
Domination.
Alright, so we'll play this game and I'm gonna read a ton because I think I'm a little bit behind on schedule.
Initiating objective
Securing
control.
Zone A.
Heat stroke.
Commencing
Commencing capture operation.
We've taken the lead. Stay on task.
God damn, I might take that from us. Look at these spawns and look, we're down 2 men. Or women too, I don't fucking know anymore.
Simtex, front.
Oh, we suck.
Oh, I gotcha.
Hostile UAV.
So I need double kills. I like actively am still trying to get this goal.
Hey, incoming lethal!
Threat neutralized.
I think we just lost A. No, we're getting it cleared. It's fine.
Beginning capture. Stun sent.
That was awful. That was such a bad toss. It hurt. Dude, fuck stim shots too.
We're losing Alpha.
Oh my god.
Tally.
Locking down Bravo.
Yeah, I gotta get used to this weapon again.
Hostile care package inbound.
Enemy with Semtex.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about this game, but we'll see.
Losing A.
Counter shooter.
Crimson 1 taking the objective.
They're like all over this fucking place, and they're like still trying to take A. It's so fucking stupid.
B secured.
Finally.
Losing A.
Arming Semtex.
Enemy UAV inbound.
Okay, so now I'm gonna see what I can do here.
KIA.
God damn it, that fucking Essex. Like, I can understand a lot of the complaints about this game. Because it's just like, they're just trying so hard to be like Fortnite. And it's like, why are you trying to do something that you're just never gonna be, like, that's not what you were that wasn't what you were built on, you know? So, like, all these extra weapons, like, just to keep it interesting, like, just why? Like, really, just, like, why is that even necessary?
Objective's vulnerable. Let's make spotted enemy
All
stun.
locations locked down. Dig in and hold them. TACOM requesting recon overhead. We lost C. Taking C.
Rally on me.
Fuck this game, yo. I got stuck. That's what I'm saying. It's not that OP because people can sneak up behind you with windows. Whereas, like, when your back is to a fucking corner, I mean, that's crazy.
Zone C secure. Losing B.
I see you. Dead and gone.
Well, thanks. Oh, we got it. We stopped him.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
See, like, this is the kind of game of domination you like to see. That was a terrible toss.
Concussion going out.
Fuck this game, yo. We gotta hold on to B for a little bit longer.
Sniper threat eliminated. Enemy trophy.
Alright, if I can get one more.
Losing B.
Fuck you, Mexican Deadpool! Why do you spawn so quickly? I literally could have gotten that. He was just sitting in front like a little... I want to say a little bitch, but I feel like I'm being a little bit too harsh now. I don't even know this dude.
Taking A.
Arming Semtex. Enemy with Semtex.
Not enough. Thanks for nothing, teammates. I literally gave you like 10 fucking minutes to get that kill.
Taking Bravo underway.
Enemy 12 o'clock.
Taking B.
Cover me. Taking the objective.
Bravo is on.
I suck.
Combatant taken out.
They're taking C. Enemy scout pod detected.
I'm not used to that weapon at all. But it's supposed to be a remake of the FAMAS, I
Securing
know.
Alpha.
I think we're gonna lose C, that's unfortunate.
We lost Charlie.
Eyes on enemy. Capturing the objective.
Yeah, there's only so many places they can be and they weren't in any of the other places.
Zone Charlie locked down. Losing Bravo.
I hate everything in this fucking world. Somebody kill him, please. I literally put so many bullets in him. I choked like crazy. That's so unfortunate. What gun is that? The fucking Tonto? Yeah, it shoots hella slow. I can't believe we didn't lose C.
Taking A.
Get kinetic.
Knocking down Bravo.
Kill
We're losing
confirmed.
Charlie.
Hey, don't make me return
Fuck
fire.
trophy systems. Literally fuck trophy systems.
B locked down.
UAV available for tasking.
I only have one more
Get the
shot
eyes
of
in the
this.
sky.
I can't believe he shot me through a fucking crate.
Play authorizing UAV mission.
UAV fuel check 50%.
I hate this fuck. Where did this guy come from?
Securing Zone A.
The windows I'm talking about. Let's take A, please.
Get a UAV on grid.
We're flying on fuel. UAV returning to base.
Fuck these viewpoints. That's crazy. At least I stopped them for a little bit longer. I don't know if it made a difference.
Taking Bravo underway. They're taking C.
Semtex primed.
Bravo zone secure.
Enemy with Semtex.
Taking Alpha.
I can't believe I dove into him. I was trying to dive past him and I fucking lost it. I'm like making very select mistakes. Like I'm playing pretty well and this game is pretty intense. But I'm making like select mistakes that I think are costing my team ever so slightly. Like literally like seconds.
Charlie secured.
Hostile threat down. Enemy soldier confirmed.
They're taking C.
UAV standing by.
Hey, think daily authorizing UAV mission.
UAV in the turn. We have eyes on.
Alright, they lost a player.
Enemy Molotov.
UAV mission timeline 50% expended.
I hate everything in this fucking world, dude. Fuck this game, dude. Fuck you. That's unfortunate.
Priority tasking request. UAV exiting your group.
Target confirmed.
Secured.
We're still leading, but I don't know for how much longer. I think I'm gonna try to get the jump on them.
Requesting CUAV above.
Losing
Go
B.
time.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
Heads up. Molotov inbound.
I hate this lag. I hate this lag. I hate this lag, but it's okay. I gotta do something about it. If you hate something, then change it. You can't complain otherwise.
Losing Bravo.
I literally, thank you, teammate.
Tossing Semtex grenade. Stun sent.
I don't know how they had that angle on me, but it's not like I'm bothering to watch the kill cam to see it.
Securing Alpha.
Fuck this game. Fuck this game. Fuck this game. But we're gonna win, so it's okay. But fuck this game. Cause like that's the thing. It's like this isn't like a headquarters or a hard point. You can't really. It is so challenging to come back. The only real way to come back if you've been losing like crazy is to take all three and hold them. And that is really not that easy to do. But the thing is, it is much easier to hold an objective than it is to take one. So like if you're successfully and consistently taking objectives, like you're in pretty good shape.
Thermal grenade identified.
Well, I had no health, so. Alright, well, that's probably gonna be curtains.
Area pacified.
That was really bad aim, but they didn't kill me, so
Yes,
it's fine.
that's how you break them.
They did lose a player too, which I think swung it in our direction. Wasn't necessarily a red card, but somewhat worked like it. So I don't know. It looks like this one actually might be longer. It is a little bit more reading that I have to do, but I've also maybe I've been playing a lot of games. I don't know. Maybe these games last longer than other games have, or I guess it's just been a lot easier to find games. So I think I think I'm just gonna read like crazy.
Practice is over.
I think I'm gonna play like 2 more games. Wow, this is a really fucking cool lineup here. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna read as much as I can, play 1 more, and then read again, and then end it there. So I'll probably play 1 more game. I think I've played plenty. Yeah, like I've already gotten all this event stuff, so it's not like I need to... I just haven't made a class for it. It's just not really in my interest here. So get 5 kills with melee weapons. I could probably do that. Did I want to do something with this? Oh yeah, I wanted to check how I was doing here. The camo. Still a ways to go. I need double kills or better. I'm not that close to that. I might have to play 2 games. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I gave it a little bit of thought. I'm on page 11 of 33, and I need 4 more double kills to like accomplish what I wanted to accomplish. Hopefully I can do that in a couple more games. I've gotten a lot of gameplay in already, so what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to read 11 pages now, so what I've already read, play a game, and then read 11 pages after, play a game. Or maybe I'll split it up. I don't know. I just want to try to get this goal. So after the scene changes, after that whole interaction with Squid, and he says, "Welcome back to the hood, baby, let's get this money, Victor," and he doesn't turn around and the scene changes. It's day now, and we're looking at a block with a jewelry store on it. We then see a new angle from within, and Sal breaks down a door with a crowbar and a new look Sophia behind him. She walks in front as Sal shuts the door behind her, and she's glammed up outside the black leather and fur coat. Insanely long glimmering earrings and a very high echelon dress shown under her open coat. Hair is a bit messy, but with dignified style. Sal hangs up bar or cane, or whatever it was he was using, like to get in, and begins looking in corners of the room, while Sophia stays put in the middle and picks up some kind of bottle opener thing. As she studies it, Sal approaches her close from behind and says, "We gotta find someone he cares about." "He doesn't. It's his greatest asset," Sophia replies lazily, curious if she is gaining some depressive tendencies. Like that's almost as if a way to feel closer to her mother and how she grew up understanding her. That's what I was saying. The way she said it when it was like so lazy like that, I thought she was gaining like some depressive tendencies. I don't know if she's ever struggled with that before. Like even in Arkham, she seemed to have like a lot of high stress situations, but like now she like seems like she's getting like depressed, like having this authority and power. So I thought maybe she was doing that as a way to feel closer to her mother now that she's dressing like how she imagined she would be or something if she had more power. So she continues to look around his old apartment along the shelves. Sal accidentally or not turns on the fireplace that has salsa music linked to it that Sophia called tacky in an earlier episode. Sophia just says, "I know," when Sal looks at her like, what the fuck? Sal eventually finds a photo with 3 young kids sitting together on some stairs and smiling. When Sal inquires expectantly, Sophia breaks the news that they were his brothers and that they died young. She adds that his mother is dead too, but that she never heard much about his father. And truth be told, neither have we. "So he's got nothing," Sal responds. "He takes everything from me and he's got nothing." "Nothing!" he concludes with a yell. Sophia, unfazed, hands him a golf club and tells him to practice his swing and moves to the bedroom. As Sal is wailing away at Penguin's worthless possessions, starting with the framed photo of him and his brothers as kids, Sophia opens like a dresser drawer and finds blue non-thonged underwear lingerie, along with a Polaroid of a younger Eve holding a microphone, seemingly on a stage, above the nipple line, with a Sharpied on message that says, "Last song was for you, XX." So the O in song is a heart, and the XX is symbolizing the symbol for kiss, kiss. Sophia's eyes light slightly, and her lips raise into a slight, tactless smile. The scene changes to Penguin at his new apartment. It gets some water from the sink to a glass. Okay, so I know how far I'm gonna get. I'm just gonna change my customization just a little bit, just because I've had it for a while. I think I probably have unlocked some here. So, a dead portal. That's interesting. Repeat. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do repeat. And a calling card. I think I want to use the tomb, just to flex that I got that. Oh, look at this. This is cool. Gullible. That's one. Because that was a really fun Easter egg for me to do, even though it took me like 10 or 50 tries to complete. Oh, I want to change the prestige as well, because I have that. So customize, and I believe that's under profile, isn't it? Mastery badge showcase. No, I already fucking. That diversifies me. Prestige master icon. So I was using the Prestige 1 Legacy. I never played that game. I tried starting with this one, but let's see what the Prestige 2 is for Black Ops 1. It looks like they didn't start using Prestige until Call of Duty 4 World at War. This one, huh? That's fun. I remember this one. Yeah, like I didn't play a lot of these games after the... Is World War II? Black Cold War. That's kind of cool. I didn't really play enough of that to like relate to Black Ops 4. That's interesting. So I'm torn between this one and this one. Just to like throw it back to Black Ops that I played so much of. This is Black Ops 3. That was pretty good too. Yeah, so I have some decisions to make. I never really got that far in Black Ops 4, but I think this is a pretty cool symbol and it reminds me of Ghost of Tsushima, which I didn't play. Do I want to use this one, which I liked? I really liked the Black Ops 3 multiplayer a lot. And this one was just like the OG a little bit. Dang, this is kind of tough. What to do, what to do. Oh, wow, these are so similar. What games are these? They're the same thing except a different color. That's so funny. Simplified game. I think since I never got this one, because I didn't play enough of it, I'm gonna throw that one on. Okay, so let's keep reading. So the scene changes to Penguin at his new apartment. He gets some water from the sink into the glass to mouth, and then he calls to see if his mom needs anything. Eventually, she calls back saying she needs help. She can be heard in the bathroom. She tells Oz not to look at her. She's found in a bathtub, and Oz covers her with some nice covering nearby. And as he starts to pull her out, he notices that the water is freezing. He asks her how long she's been in there. She doesn't respond, but Oz worries she's been in there all night because he hasn't been back. He walks her out, and she says nothing. The covering is a leopard-styled thin robe. She takes a seat nearby and begins explaining to Oz what's been going on with her. She says, "This thing I've got, it's a goddamn dirty thief. It keeps taking." She elaborates that she can't do numbers anymore and is seeing things that aren't real. She finishes saying that she sees the boys sometimes, and that sometimes they look at her like she ain't theirs, like she ain't their mom. She says that this breaks her goddamn heart. Oz says, "I know, Ma." She says, "I ain't gonna live like no goddamn vegetable. You understand?" Oz quickly says, "Yeah," but then, "No, wait, what do you mean?" She answers, "If my mind goes before my body is ready, I need you to help me. You gotta help me die." After a short pause, Oz replies, "Help you die? What? Jesus, Ma, you're not thinking straight." She says, "For now, I am, but I won't be one of those pathetic old broads drooling, shitting themselves, staring out at nothing with no clue what's going on, knowing just enough to make it worse. If I lose my dignity, what else I got, huh?" Oz begins to gather some tears. "I can't do it." "Sure you can. Look at me, sweetheart." She touches his face, smiling. "Oh, you'll be alright. I know you will." After a couple of loving smacks on his face, she says, "You're my brave boy." And Oz's smile could bring the strongest of ladies to their knees. She brushes his cheek with the back of her hand. He looks down quickly and then back up, still smiling. "But you ain't a fucking dog. You're my ma. You're asking me to do something. It ain't natural." "No," Francis interrupts. "No. Don't you pussy out on me, Oswald. I swear to God. I have given you everything. I have given you everything." "Yeah, you have. So you'll do it? You mean it?" Francis responds, both nervously and eagerly. "'Cause you love me?" She hits him. "You'll do it. Say it." She hits him. "Say it. Say it." After a pause, Oz says, "All right, I'll do it." "Good," Francis says, breaking down in joyful tears. "Good," she says again. Oz helps her up, and the scene changes to Francis working on her makeup with a soft "Put the Blame on Me" song playing in the background. She's applying most of it herself, but then we see someone putting on her lipstick for her and putting a beautiful necklace on her, extravagant, with large jewels all throughout. Oz's face is placed above her left shoulder, but in the mirror we now see, it looks like he's on her right. She says, "Oswald," with a soft, turned-down smile. Oz tells her she looks gorgeous and powerful, like Gilda. I don't know who Gilda is, but I'm pretty sure Francis does, and I think she might be like some movie person that I don't know. The camera zooms out, and they softly comfort each other. As the scene works itself to a change, we're with Vic in some dark hallway, so it must be nighttime now. The door opens, and Vic enters the same apartment, now at night. He just says, "Hey," as Oz is seen tinkering with some seemingly unworking generator. He begins, "Bliss went smooth. You hear anything yet?" Victor asks Oz, and he responds, "Nah." Oz tries to start the generator, but it doesn't start. Vic continues as Oz keeps trying. "We, maybe got a problem. There's this guy from the neighborhood. Everyone calls him Squid. He's that guy that I boosted your rims for." "Ah," Oz says, not too interested, still more occupied on the task at hand. Vic goes on, "Well, I thought I could avoid him." There's a pause, and Vic starts shaking his head a bit. "He's on me, asking questions about us, and I don't think he's gonna stop." Oz gives a hard yank at the generator. Still won't start. "Fucking thing," he says. Then he shifts in his seat a bit, licks his lips, and says, "It's cold in here, right? It's too fucking cold for Ma." More pause. They don't even know what she's got. First it was Parkinson's, then Alzheimer's. Now they're saying it's some weird thing called Lewis body. What the fuck is that, huh? Vic stays silent, still listening, but Oz continues. "You know, all these fucking geniuses, they've got their diplomas and their machines, and they don't even fucking know." Oz looks directly at Vic, then says, "How am I supposed to protect her from something like that?" Vic responds, "You're doing the best you can, though. She knows that. She's here with you." Oz mumbles agreement, and then seemingly satisfied with getting it out, feels good to go back to the matter at hand. "What you were saying before, we got a problem?" Vic quickly says, Nope, I'm good. And Oz nods. You sure? Oz asks. Now Victor nods. Conversation topic moves on again. Look at that. City wall shining bright. Oz fidgets with some pliers, then says, keep an eye out, and gestures towards where his mom is staying. Vic mm-hms, and then Oz gets up, seemingly to turn in, and the scene changes. We're out on the nighttime snowy streets of Gotham, and some ladies are standing around dressed sexily, but it's doubtful these will be the focus of the scene. And upon further zooming, we see Sophia inquiring over the lady on the Polaroid, who is named Eve, with a mischievous smile on her face. Mischievous? I don't know. But the two drag queens that I noticed once I get closer say they've never seen her. Sophia is not convinced. She says, you sure about that? Holding a $100 bill in her left hand. One of the two says, never seen the bitch. And she pulls the other away, and they trickle off quietly. You're a real buzzkill around here, you know? We hear someone say in front of the street store selling snacks and adult magazines. It's Roxy, with a beanie and shorts with fishnets and a red and black motorcycle jacket keeping her warm. She introduces herself, looking stunning, and Sophia approaches, looking neurotic. She says they met at Apex, although she doubts she remembers, and includes, I might be able to help for the right price. This makes Sophia smile, and the scene changes to outside some police station. An officer in a wheelchair is shaking hands with someone as you hear anything for the GCPD, these days especially. We need to look out for one another. Penguin is there, watching from afar, particularly interested in the one standing over the wheelchaired opper. Some time passes, the group splits, and Oz slips into the shadows. The politician comes to his car and is annoyed someone parked so close to the driver's side of his car. Calls the culprit an asshole, the car a clunker, and hits it with a light fist as he attempts to squeeze in. Councilman Haiti, says Oz. Haiti turns around, looks him down and up, then says, Carmine's guy. Penguin responds, I wrote you a note, but you never responded. Goes on to say, you don't want to be pals with me. That kind of hurts my feelings. Haiti responds, listen, I've paid my debts. Oz jumps in here, seeing opportunity. Yeah, to Carmine, not to me. Haiti, with his wide eyes and lack of space, can only manage to say, okay. Okay, Penguin says, leaning on the clunker and cornering Haiti. What, you think I don't matter? Is that it? So you wouldn't be mad if I introduced myself to your crooked friends? At this, Penguin hits him on the chest a couple of times to startle him, and gets an opening to pull him close and grab his nose connector thing with metal pliers, likely the same he was working on the generator with. Holding him here, he mentions maybe he'll just write to the Gazette. Mention how he used city funds to pay your gambling debts. He said it more like, bet they'd love to hear how. Like how they'd love to hear how he used city funds to pay his gambling debts, the Gazette would. You think you can just raw dog the people of Gotham with an invisible dick? Is that it? Penguin is squeezing hard. The nose splitter, I called it now. I said the nose splitter is gored, and now Haiti is pleading, but he was just like grabbing it really harshly. Shit, what do you want? I want you to do your job. That's what I fucking want. Explains how the city is diverting power from Crown Point and people are freezing while he's warm in his fuckwad mansion. Haiti says there's too much red tape, but Penguin just squeezes harder, and so Haiti concedes, saying he'll do it, begging him to stop. Oz does, saying he has till sunup. It's kind of funny because we're talking about Shattered. I know Shattered Vale's the next map, and when it's doing the introduction to the game and you're like getting, it says investigate the mansion, but I just think like mansion is like a bit of a baby word in my opinion, which may seem kind of like offensive. I hope it's not mean if you would only know that word as mansion, because that house in that map is so freaking big and with so much to it and like all around and all throughout that I think I would call it more of a manor, M-A-N-O-R, like that a manor is like bigger than a mansion. So it just reminded me, and I think like reading this is kind of why I have those type of ideas, because like a mansion I picture like somebody who works in the government, like gets paid pretty well, but they're not gonna have a house like Richtofen. Haiti says there's too much red tape, but Penguin just squeezes harder, and so Haiti concedes, saying he'll do it and begging him to stop. Oz does, says he has till sunup, and he's not just someone's guy. His name is Oswald Cobb. Next time, he won't forget. Like his name. I guess he really cares about people knowing his name. Haiti gets in his car and backs up slowly. Oz taunts him, saying, Jesus, you have more room than you think. Straight back. Haiti dips. Oz receives a call from Donnie. Dude is pissed he's selling still on his turf. Penguin says, yeah, we had a deal and you backed out of it. Donnie says they strung up his guys. Oz doesn't want to hear any of that. Says, I ain't gonna talk to you when you're like this. Gives him an address and tells him to meet him so they can talk face to face. The scene changes to Vic sitting contemplatively looking down in an alley. Yo, Victor, we hear. Freezing my fucking dick off up here. Where you people at? Squid shows up, clothing fashioned for wealth. Open jacket, shirt under, chain, but you can tell that all of these are cheap. Vic goes, right. So that's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Look, I tried. They're just not looking for more guys right now, he stutters out. But look, I know this is your neighborhood, right? He continues shakily. They respect that. Respect you. So? And he hands him some cash. It's a good amount. More than Graciela got. That's me saying that, not Vic. He just hands it to him and hopes the money does the talking. Squid is shuffling through it, and Vic says he can get him more, but they've got to take it slow. As soon as something opens up though. But you can get me more? Next week? Squid interrupts. Vic nods, yeah. But Squid says, cause I'm already running low, and tosses them to the ground. One by one. Wow, it's going fast. Looks up and dead in Vic's eyes. You think you big, Victor? He says as he tosses the bills at his chest. You think you can pay me off? You're just some kid from the bricks who thinks he's big because he works with Oz what's-his-face. This piques Vic's interest, and I think the bricks are just the houses, like those townhouses that they have. This kind of sucks that they have to be so close to the street like that. They can't just like, it's a tough place, man. After some sly comment about how Vic can't even bust some rims and now he's working for Wizard of Oz, goes on saying how he knows he's there even though nobody ever sees him, spreads news to Vic how word on the street is he's dealing bliss everywhere and the heavy hitters are after him, ends it with a threat. Maybe I should help them out, make some real fucking money. This line makes Vic look up and lock eyes back. After a brief pause, Squid, a little shaky himself now, says, or you take me to your fucking boss. Squid. Vic tries to plead, but Squid's not done. What it gonna be, Victor? So he says, Squid, Oz, he'll kill you. This infuriates Squid. He grabs Vic by the shirt and says, you take me to that motherfucker right now. You think I'm playing with you? Victor says, okay, alright, accepting, and he starts to lead him slowly. Great camera work here. Vic walks toward the camera at an angle without looking directly at the camera. And directly behind him, Squid is saying, arms stretched wide, seemingly giving Victor wings. Like, I thought this was very good cinematography. See, you a man now, Victor. Don't gotta make it hard on yourself. Vic turns back around to face Squid, saying Oz won't be back for a couple hours. It's good with me. I'll wait, Squid replies. Vic says okay, then starts down some steps and tells him, we're underground. Shit, underground? What, you digging holes or something? Vic quickly 180s, pulls out a gun, shoots him in the neck. And I thought those were solid last words. Like, it was a joke, you know, he died the way he lived. No, I thought it was good because Vic has definitely dug some holes. Yeah, so this happens sometimes with the game, so let's see if it loads a little bit. After he shoots him, he is stunned, a bit grossed out, cursing a bit, but the shot was good. Squid dies after gushing and realizing and accepting for a bit. After he realizes and accepts and gurgles for a bit, he dies. As the life goes out of him, Victor stretches out his right hand and apologizes profusely, but stays standing, like he never hits the ground, he never goes to his knees. Tells him that he made him do it and calls him a fuck. Catches his breath and hears likely an unrelated helicopter flying overhead, but he dips, leaving Squid's body seated, leaning on a wall next to some trash bags. So his resting place is next to some trash. Vic makes sure not to dirty himself with Squid's blood as he runs around him to leave the scene. Changes scene again, and we see Sophia. I would guess they're her shoes at least, I think, because they're like these pumps. I don't know what they're called, but they're like wide-based heels, and they're very tall. And there's no skin showing, like she's got like tights or whatever, so it's all business. The scene transitions and reminds me of Victor's rim-stealing partner, who she offed in episode 1. Interesting. After leaving us with such a high quality shot, the camera angle moves to looking up from Sophia's imaginary erect cock. So we see her face at a less than appealing angle. And I wrote that down because like, she's like, I wrote that down because, like, you know, it's part of the theme, but, like, it's, like, looking up as if the camera was, like, balancing on it. And maybe if you don't have, you might not know what that could look like, but I'm just saying I think it was done intentionally to, like, refer to her taking on this, like, enforcer, like, strength, strong role, instead of having someone else do it for her. Like, she has her own way to do it. But it's a very unattractive look. Like, you're, like, seeing up at her face like that. But for the scene purposes, I think it makes sense because she is looking to be a threat. At this angle, she lifts her left hand to prepare to knock at, I would guess, Eve's door, and her right hand is pointing a pistol straight ahead. Knock, 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 she goes. Eve quickly opens the door in very casual pajamas. It's a baggy shirt, messy, but still pretty naturally colored curly brown hair. She looks at the gun, then looks up at her face, and calm as a cucumber goes, hey, this is Eve speaking. Sophia says nothing and looks at her a lot. Then Eve breaks the silence. What, you don't recognize me? Sophia says nothing, then walks past her slowly. It's a small apartment, so they nearly brush up on each other. Eve shuts the door slowly, then Sophia turns to face her, gun pointing. So the reason I think she was asking if she didn't recognize her is because of the expression Sophia gave was a little surprised, and it's because Eve wasn't dressed like eye candy anymore. She was like in baggy clothing or whatever. So I think now that I understand it a little more. She shrugs it off a bit. You don't seem surprised to see me. And Eve says, I told Roxy to send you up. Save us both a headache. After a pause, she says, easy money too. Drink? Eve offers. As she pours, Sophia asks, where is he? Eve goes, he'd never tell someone like me. Something like that. You know Oz as well as I do. This makes Sophia smile. Eve walks past her a bit uncomfortably. Small apartment and all. Sophia follows. After Eve creates some distance between the two of them, Sophia looks at Eve's wardrobe hanging on some rack and asks her, dressing like this, is it for you or your clients? Eve responds, depends on the situation. Sophia steps in the light, smiling slightly. Oz ever see this version of you? Eve looks at herself. Oversized socks and leggings. Couple times. He doesn't like it. Sophia, holding her smile, asks, what does he like? Eve seems to have some tears in her eyes. Could be a trick of the light, or she just misses him. He's not that complicated, she responds softly. Sophia smiles a wider, prettier smile and says, so he's the best you've ever had. So slowly, and close to her as well. What else? She goes on. He's destined for greatness, she says sarcastically, circling her. Now Eve's smiling too. I used to have to lie to men like that. So Eve hasn't said anything this whole time, so this is still Sophia. I used to have to lie to men like that. Eve responds quickly to this. You don't have to anymore. In the same smug tone as Sophia, you have the power now. Sophia nods, and after a beat says, you are good at telling people what they want to hear. In my opinion, so this is me speaking, in my opinion, this is a skill many deceitful women like to use, and fairly so, as it's a very protective quality, you know, so to not make enemies of people. But it's just deceitful, which I don't always like. I'm okay with like being positive and like deflammatory and stuff, but I try not to lie, because I don't know. But I guess Vic and Eve have this in common. Maybe that's why they both are attracted to Oz, because he's a dangerous man, but he's got some appealing things to him if you can get close enough to him where he wants anything to do with you, I guess. Sophia makes some distance between her and Eve, sighs and says, you have a drawer at his place. You mean something to him. Eve counters quickly. He won't come for me if that's what you're after. Ha, so not that type of relationship. Got it. Sophia stabs back. They both take some steps, not closing distance, and only gaining slightly. What is it then? Sophia inquires. He pays you, I presume, so can't be love. Eve doesn't really like this. Must be nice. You were born into opportunity, honey, so you can afford to think in black and white. Sophia does not respond to this. I agree that although money in relationships does not equate to love, I think gift giving is a love language, and sometimes it can work, but never alone, as money comes and goes, but true love does not. But those are my words. What I got with Oz, Eve continues, ain't just one thing. I know what he is. A liar, a narcissist, killer. She says all that, looking into space, but that part she turns to face Sophia for. But we all got our shit, don't we? You've certainly got yours. Sophia looks back at her quickly but curiously. Nancy Hoffman, Yolanda Jones, those women meant nothing to you. They were family to me, she says with hurt and seriousness. Sophia turns to Eve, lays eyes on her hating face. You still think I'm the hangman? Eve says nothing. Sophia makes a full body turn and starts slowly in Eve's direction. He never told you. Eerie BT, like there's beats to it. Music plays. My father killed those women. Killed my mother. Oz knew. He has always known. Eve's face is shown for those last 3 lines, and her saying Oz knew, when she heard that Oz knew, it forced her to blink. And so she says, he has always known, or he helped cover it up, so that my father could continue killing women. He used me. He let me rot in Arkham so that he could move up. Sophia takes a seat at a diagonal from Eve, and Eve is breathing a little shakily at the news. Camera on Sophia shows a pained but pleased expression to be clearing her name to an indirect victim, while putting Oz down as an accomplice. Like, this pleases Sophia. He kept you in the dark about all that, huh? She goes on. Well, I guess if he hadn't, you'd have asked questions about him, how he knows, why he would work for a man that murdered your friend. Oz would never risk that, she says as Eve has turned to her. It's better for him, isn't it, if you fear me? Eve responds here to share her side of the story. He said he felt bad for you, that you were sick. Well, if that were true, you would have been dead at the door. But you did come here to kill me, right? I like Extraction. Eve says as she switches seats to sit directly across from Sophia in a large chair. Head on to Sophia's new gun. She's directly across. I mean, after all is said and done. Sophia tilts her head and says, you were his alibi. You knew. Not at first, Eve responds calmly. But yeah, she admits, not too reluctantly, but not rudely either. Sophia takes the opportunity to cock her pistol and regain some posture. Eve sits shaky again, but very much looks to keep her cool here. So, when you're done here, just leave my girls alone, okay? That's why you asked me here? Sophia asks with curiosity. To save them from the hangman? But that's not what you are, right? Eve says strongly, but with tears in her eyes and evident uncertainty. After a long pause, Sophia tilts her head the other way and says, your people protected you. They wouldn't give you up. That's both ways, Eve responds slowly. Like, Eve's not going to give her up either, but with more strength now. I don't care. I'm going to use this even though I'm not anymore. And I'm also gonna let my team take a little bit of by themselves, because I want to finish this scene.
Down Charlie.
Eve says strongly, but with tears in her eyes and evident uncertainty. After a long pause, Sophia tilts her head the other way and says, "Your people protected you. They wouldn't give you up." "That's both ways," Eve responds softly, but with more strength now. This causes Sophia to blink painfully. "They've got my back," Eve continues. "I got theirs." After this, Sophia stands up and points the gun at Eve from a safe distance, aiming at her sternum, and says, "Whatever I was born into, I'll never have that." Like family and people who look out for her, because she made it very clear in the past that people don't look out for her. She says, accepting defeat. I think Sophia accepted defeat here. She lowers the weapon and walks away. "Crown Point," Eve yells out, head down, by the zoo. No eye contact being made, but Sophia does turn around and Eve stands up. "You deserve your shot, but where you got that information, just..." Eve trails off, but Sophia gets her meaning. Girl talk and all that. "It'll stay between us," Sophia promises. A great beat picks up. Sophia walks out. No! Fuck you, game. I was gonna play, I swear. Fuck you, game. I was gonna play. I was so close to being done. Fuck. They kicked me. I was literally gonna come help and we were gonna take back the lead. Fuck you, game. This game is just giving me problems today. God damn it. I was literally about to hop in and help my team take back the game. Fuck this game, yo. Literally, fuck this game. Why can't I just camp in the back of the map? Jesus, fuck. Whatever. I'm mad. Fuck this game. Shutdown I've never played on. Alright, so a great beat picks up and Sophia walks out. Eve watches her go and we change scenes to a white-wearing Oz leaning on something, staring intently at something else. Just then, a helmet-wearing Vic pulls up with no blood on his white shoes. "Careful, fella," says Oz to some of his men handling a large, strong, closed box. "Don't want none of this spilling. You'll ruin the surprise." He tells Nick that he's driving and Bruno that he's hanging back to make sure everything stays running smoothly. Hints that no matter what happens tonight, that they need him to be ready. Sees Vic and asks him where he's been. Instead of waiting, Oz tells Vic, because he doesn't speak right away, Oz tells Vic that his phone has been blowing up. Says, "Motherfuckers are pissed, but they wanted me." This is it. They get to a more private area and it seems Oz has made note of Victor's silence. He turns to him and says, "You good?" with a concerned expression on his face. After some time of saying nothing and a quick shook head, you can tell Victor is shell-shocked by something, as he looks like he hasn't slept in days, even though I'm sure he has. Alright, so, whatever.
Domination.
That's really fucking annoying,
Secure the
but
objective.
I actually have played this map before. I played a game of Demolition on it, and it was like, I was lagging, and I literally was so pissed, because I felt like we should have won, but it is what it is. I just have to deal with lag, you know?
Lost B. We control Zone C.
Great.
Arming Semtex.
We're losing Charlie.
Tango down. PID. They're mine.
I got a double kill there. I hope it counts towards my total. Yeah, I had a feeling we were gonna lose that.
Hostile UAV established overhead. Securing B.
Where did that come from?
Oh yeah, get a UAV on grid.
Fuck you.
Securing Charlie.
I'm so pissed. Yeah, now it's 0. Fuck you. My team is so ass, man.
Crimson 1 taking the objective.
Stun inbound.
Eyes on Semtex. Semtex primed.
I hate that. I hate that that's Semtex. I hope it did damage, though. Oh my god, this is literally... I literally love Extraction as a map. And here I am, just because it's a new map.
Taking B.
Where are they sitting? She's literally just sitting in the dead body. Like, that's...
Got a threat.
Oh my god, I missed all that shit. My team is getting kind of embarrassed out here. And I got... That's the ladder I'm talking about. It's so fucking good.
Locking down Bravo.
How's it
In just a
feel?
way that's like... It
Good,
seems
right?
excessive. Oh! Could have had a double right there. I really don't want this game to be super short.
Taking C.
What the fuck? These people know this map better than me. Oh my god, this game is so fucking stupid. I could have Hollywooded him if I didn't have so much damage. My team, I literally am embarrassed. I'm like embarrassed and I don't even know these people.
Tossing Semtex grenade. Capturing the objective.
Locking down Charlie.
The fuck?
Taking Bravo underway.
I can't believe they didn't let me have that.
Securing Zone A.
I can't believe I got to, like, I don't know, I think this map is perfect for an SMG.
Hey,
Yeah,
Payback.
fuck you, Chopper.
Securing Charlie. Taking Alpha.
Rally on me!
Taking B.
Good shit, teammate.
Zone A secure.
I knew it. Got the sleeper. They're off
Locking
the
down
board.
Bravo. Losing A.
Tally
Such
enemy
a
C4
weird
commencing
B
capture
zone.
operation. Semtex primed.
We locked all zones. Bravo zone secure.
Single shooter.
Fuck. I can't, like, is it impulse for them to just pop a fucking stim?
TACOM. Requesting recon overhead.
UAV commencing surveillance operation.
Impact grenade. Get down.
Bravo locked.
I'm so fucking pissed.
We're losing Alpha.
UAV MTL 50%. Check.
I don't know, maybe they just have more play. This is the skill-based matchmaking. They give me way too much credit here.
Securing B. Securing C.
Concussion going out. Objectives vulnerable. Let's make it ours.
Mission timeline expired. UAV
Losing Bravo. Hellstorm incoming. Locked all zones. Watchdog Helo incoming on your location. Securing Alpha.
I'm getting double kills like crazy. Well, I guess that's the advantage of having some really shit teammates.
Zone Alpha captured.
Beginning
Taking
capture.
Bravo underway.
Enemy scrambler disrupted. Up.
Oh shit! It's kind of cool riding that current.
Losing A.
Knock it off, genius. See ya.
Damn. I hope I got a gold right there. Well, not yet.
Commencing capture operation.
Locking down Bravo. We're losing Alpha. We have reports of an infiltrator. Watch your back. Taking Bravo underway. Enemy napalm strike incoming.
Spotted hostile scrambler.
Where the fuck was that person?
Get kinetic.
I just got in the way of my teammate and got killed anyway. I do definitely think that it's just... I do understand the problems. Absolutely. Unlike, I just don't really mind too much. Because of how much I like this style of, like, game, like the way it moves and such.
Crimson 1 taking the objective.
Taking C.
Tossing Semtex grenade. Enemy with Semtex.
Locking down.
Let's keep getting these double kills, yo. Please tell me it's because I just unlocked a gold.
Bravo is on. Losing B. Taking Alpha.
Contact hostile C4.
Dude, what the fuck? But at least I got a gold all in one game. That's fucking awesome. And I didn't even have to spend that much
CIA's
time.
best. Act like it.
Yeah, we got absolutely fucking slaughtered.
We're losing Alpha. Archangel's up. Losing A. All zones locked. Rest and recuperate. Tomorrow you'll
Whatever.
be
I did better. I would have
Took it to
made
the
the top
woodshed.
4 on their
Well, that
team,
goal
but
still counts.
I'm not even trying to do that. It's okay. I can finish this up. This episode ran super long, and I managed to get a gold right there, so that's cool. There's not that much left, so I'll finish the reading and then I'll call it an episode. We'll see how long this takes me. That last one took me longer than it was. They usually take me 4 weeks to do, and this one took me 5. I think it's because of how much other stuff I had going on. So it's not a lot. Let's see what these people do. I wanted to say nah, but I didn't have time. I'm too slow. Betrayed. Oh, I understand that now. That's kind of cool. Hacksaw. I don't know. I understand. It's annoying, but is what it is. So let's just finish. Oh, let's go ahead and throw that on. Let's make sure it worked this time. And then I don't know. I know what I'm gonna do with the loadouts. Like, I'll see, but I'm glad it only took me one go to do that. So let's go ahead and throw on the gold. I think that person was running a gold aims as well or something. I don't know. I couldn't tell for sure. We'll go ahead and leave this on that screen. We don't have that much left. I should be able to finish this, but yeah, this episode looks like it's going to be longer. I don't know if the other one's going to be... The next one is a really good episode, so maybe worth watching, but let's just go ahead and finish this up. So after he tells Nick that he's driving and Bruno that he's hanging back to make sure everything stays running smoothly, Bruno's the one who went with him last time to kill Nadia and her kid. Hints that no matter what happens tonight that they need to be ready. Sees Vic and asks him where he's been, and instead of waiting for Vic to respond, Oz just tells him that his phone has been blowing up and says, "Motherfuckers are pissed, but they wanted me. This is it." They get to a more private area, and it seems Oz has made note of Victor's silence. He turns to him and says, "You good?" with a concerned expression on his face. After some time of saying nothing and a quick shook head, you can tell Victor is shell-shocked by something, as he looks like he hasn't slept in days, even though I'm sure he has. Oz says, "What's up with you? Something with that guy?" Victor just nods with tears in his eyes. Oz's expression sharpens as he tilts his head up over so slightly. After a time, he asks, "You get away clean?" Victor responds, "I think so, yeah." Speaking for the first time since this engagement started. Oz tells him to meet his eyes up here, as Vic is noticeably hanging his head. Victor does, albeit slowly. Oz tells him, "You did the right thing. Protected those you care about. You're strong, kid." These words touch Vic as he breathes in, which makes me think that acknowledgement went a long way for him. Oz brings him close and hugs him well, right hand on his head. He whispers in Vic's right ear. It gets easier. They pull apart, and as they continue about their business, Oz says, "I want you home tonight," as if Vic is gonna go to a bar and get drunk or something. Oz gathers his coat and gestures at Vic's attire. "Dump those clothes, alright? Get yourself clean. Get something to eat." And before saying this last part, he claps Vic's face cheeks, and like with both hands at the same time, and says, "And rest, or else you'll be a puddle of water tomorrow, and I'm gonna need you. You hear me?" In a very kind-hearted manner that gets a nod from Vic, but all I'm seeing is the blang on either of the Penguin's wrists. Like while he's holding him, he's got bling blang on both of his wrists. The nod satisfies Oz, and he walks away, leaving Vic to his thoughts. The scene changes to before mentioned meeting places. A huge space, cars and trucks parked in a circle, with the landscape surrounding them as Oz pulls up in his modest pickup with Nick in the driver's seat. Oz gets out and says, "Well, well, late to my own party. Not a good look, I know." Camera goes around showing uninteresting faces. Only one I recognize is Zhao. Another was probably phone voice, and the last is the lady holding a shotgun. Penguin climbs into the open truck of his pickup truck. Like he opens the trunk and walks in, but it's like a pickup truck, so it's wide open, and says he has something there for them. "What I'm bringing tonight is big," and then we see a cooler full of ice and beer, and refers to it as a surprise, and it's bigger than Bliss and is going to change the whole city forever. He tosses them to everyone's confused expressions. They all catch it though. He says it's a gift to all of them. One of the leaders, not previously shown, asks, "Is this a fucking joke?" "Relax, Abel," Penguin responds. "Have a fucking beer. Jesus." Zhao looks back at Link and says, "You vouched for this man?" "That's right, Zhao, he did." Oz steps in and answers for him, "And you're gonna thank him for it." This causes Link to raise his head in anticipation, and an intrigued Penguin to raise his head in anticipation and intrigue. Penguin continues, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Gold Summit. You're all gonna be proud to say you were here tonight, all of you, even though I know you hate each other's freaking guts." Says something about legendary shit between the Massive and Odessa, which are two of the gangs that are there. They show each person each time. The Massive leader asked if it was a joke. He's the one who said it. Odessa's leader has been quiet, but there's two. So Abel, the Massive leader, is the one, and the Odessa's leader has been quiet, but there's two of them, one older and one younger, and they're both the men. Probably a lot of DC lore behind the scenes there. Like if you've read the comics or something, you probably know a lot about those gangs or something. And says low boys have to scrap with everyone just to get a bit of respect, which is ironic because it's the two girls that are representing the low boys. Doesn't say anything about the triads, but does acknowledge them as if their names speak for themselves. Says Sullivan's our oldest crew in town, and as a big finale, Oz says, "But the most hated here among all of us is yours truly." And not for nothing, but Sullivan interrupts here, saying 3 of his men were strung up because of him, angrily. "No, not because of me. It's because the Maronis and Gigantes got the power to take you out. You want revenge? What the fuck is stopping you? They're right over there." And I think Oz was ready for this question, and points to his right, across the Elliott Bridge, and a bridge that was built by your ancestors, Donnie boy. But it ain't named Sullivan, huh? No, it's named for the rich crooks who took credit for your hard work. They run shit, we eat shit. The sad thing is, Donnie boy, they don't even know your fucking names. They're stunned, and his voice cracked when he said your fucking names, as if he like really cares about having his name be known. They don't know none of yous, but I do. Sal, give me a fucking break. You know, Sal bitches and moans about Carmine stealing his drops business. Well, what do you think him and Sophia are gonna do to you, huh? They'll take your shit, your territories. That's what's coming, because you mean nothing to them. They don't give a fuck about any of you all. You know, not even a mile from here, there's a ton of big time city hall fucks at some big fancy private club. They're drinking a bottle of orange wine. They're making deals to benefit them. And guess what? They can't fucking stand each other either, just like you. But they're breaking bread because each one of them knows that they got nothing on their own. They said it a little differently, but that's the point. They ain't got none of it on their own. That's why they make the deals, even though they can't stand each other. But together, those soft-bellied pricks run this whole fucking city. Why the hell not us? Yeah, that sounds like a bit of a takeover for the government here. But we'll see. I don't think he means that. I think he's a big talker, but we'll see how it goes. The leader of the low boys with a shotgun has their eyes watering a bit at this point. Her eyes watering at this point. Now I'm bringing you Bliss. Yeah, sure, that gives us the extra leg, but the real power comes if we got each other's backs. Then Sal, Sophia, the whole guard, they won't be able to fucking touch us. And then scoff. So we hear Zhao is scoffing. This man is a fool, starts Zhao. But he doesn't look so confident, looking around for support rather than at Oz for conviction. He betrays everyone he works with. Sophia Gigante, Alberto Falcone. There's no code, no class. The Penguin is a basement hustler. He'll do anything, say anything, and everyone here knows it. Do they, Zhao? Oz says this with conviction. Because here's what I know. Between us, we got more territory, more manpower than this city's ever seen. You want to blow that away? Go ahead. At this point, Oz is facing away from them, as if turning away from them, if that's what they choose. But quickly, after he 180s back around and points a finger at Zhao and says, but it's a calm finger, it's stupid. But I do got a fucking code. Zhao is silenced. No, Zhao is listening. And I put my goddamn life on the line to share it with you. If we come together right here, right now, they're gonna talk about this night when we decided that it's better to work with the ones we hate than live under the ones that don't even know our fucking names. Sullivan isn't crying, but he looks like he could. Silence ensues for a while, but then he asks Nick to hand him a beer. Nick takes two. Look, everything you heard about me is true. I stole Sophia's product. I popped Alberto Falcone. That second one, that sounded like it really hurt for him to admit. But Zhao stumbles a bit at that blatant admission. I did it all. So fucking what? I hustle. I do what it takes, because at the end of the day, I'm just a poor kid from the east side who's got something to fucking prove. Like all of you. As he says that last line, he opens his beer, the leader of the Massive Falls, and then so does everyone else. Oz nods in appreciation. It's kind of interesting that Victor isn't there. I think it'd be interesting to know, but I think that was intentional. He would rather have Nick there. Zhao is last to act, but as everyone looks on, he does. So Zhao is the last to act, and then afterwards, Link does too, because he's attached, I don't know. Oz smiles, takes a sip, and stands as the ensemble starts the music, and he says, we're taking back Gotham. The music slows, he takes a swig, and the scene changes to an obedient Vic, sitting at home in a battery-powered LED lantern-lit room, sad, and staring at his phone. Eventually, he noticed that he actually did get some blood on his shoes. He gets straight to trying to wipe it with unnoticeable results. Then, an outside view of a building is shown, and the power comes on. So you see the outside turn on, and then we go back in and that light turns on as well, and there's music actually in the place playing, and Francis starts calling for Oswald. Like there's music in the show, like actual show, like taking place on scene. Victor rushes in to help, and she was panicking at first, but after Victor sits in and offers to turn the music off from the vinyl, she says no, that she loves this song. She gets out of bed slowly and starts dancing in her bare feet and asking Vic to dance with her. She is so happy and jamming, looking 10 years younger. Vic starts telling her that Oswald did this and that he did it for her. She smiles and looks to the sky, saying Oswald did it. My boy. Episode slows to a close, but first Sophia is shown inside, looking on, crowbar in hand, unmoving, unacting, and witnessing. The music to end is happy with groovy tunes and lines that say, I believed you when you said you'd be mine, I believed when you said you loved me too, and stuff like that. That's what it was. But yeah, that's the end of the episode, and I didn't write down that she wasn't wearing shoes or socks or anything, but I think it's good to note, because I think that's a very like heavenly thing to like not wear shoes on like sacred ground. Like it's something biblical, I don't know. So I thought like when they showed her that way, it sounded like she was in heaven right now, like dancing with Victor. So I thought it was cute. It's a really good show, and we'll see the rest of it soon enough, but for now, I'll see what I do next time. I do know the next episode is called Top Hat, and I don't really know why. Maybe I'll learn. I think I knew about all the other ones, like they made sense to me, but I think something that happens in the show is going to influence what game mode I choose, but could go either way. I think it'll be either Team Deathmatch or Demolition, and I want the last one to be Kill Order. So we'll see. Hopefully I can find games for that. I can tell why this game isn't doing as well. One of the biggest complaints I've heard from people is that they built it for the casual, and the casual people like don't play as much video games. So I don't know. I think it's cool that they're adding more weapons. I just think that they should be a little bit more balanced. I don't know. But yeah, on that note, it's been Tog. I hope you enjoy your night, evening, morning, whatever it is that you're doing. Stay awesome. I'll see you next time. Peace out.